Alright. Good evening, friends. Actually having a few technical issues of my own right now. I don't know how to get rid of that stupid welcome to the chat, guard your privacy thing. Like, it seems to persist until I click learn more, and then it takes me places that I don't want to go. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it. So I moved now. I'm in Michigan, and I'm in a new state, and a new time zone, and a new apartment, and my computer sure thinks it's a new computer. A lot of my audio settings for this stream were just flat out deleted, and so I had to spend a little bit of time replacing them. I'm hoping the volume of both that music and my voice is pretty good. If there's any problems, let me know and I'll adjust it. Didn't really have time to do a pre-stream check, but it sounds good for me. Hopefully it sounds good for you too. Hope you're all having a nice holiday break, or if you have to go back to work this week, hope you at least had a few days off, or if you didn't get that, hope you are coping with the fact you didn't get any time off pretty well. What were we even doing in this game? It's been like a week and a half since I played Rimworld. I really like Rimworld. It was one of my chill games, and so the fact that I've been tied to this stream has made it so I can't play my game. I'm not going to start another file. That just gets really confusing. Oh, it's good. That's good to hear. All right, so let me take a look around. One pause. It might as well. So the spaceship is getting close to done. I've got a wall around it. I had a couple of thoughts while driving. I had to drive from Mississippi to Michigan, which is about 12.5 hours of driving at the speed limit the whole way, which means it took us one solid day and 2 other days. We left late in the afternoon on Wednesday. We got here early in the afternoon on Friday. So the point I'm trying to make is I had plenty of time to think. We ran into weather, we ran into traffic, blah, blah, blah. I didn't tell this story because there's not much to tell. I got here, and that's what matters. In any event, I've been thinking, so this defense will not hold. Not even a little bit. But I'm impressed by these little bots. Like, they don't do a lot of damage, but they seem pretty good at absorbing fire. Can't see the remote, can only see Siren. I am so sorry. You're right, I never swapped it over. Alright, that should be good now. I haven't really done anything. I just loaded the game up, and I've been panning around this screen and issuing orders to destroy all these blasted friggin' brambles that crop up everywhere. So that's what people are doing. I like how the siren was added. Yeah, I might ask Tangy if Tangy still has the files. Maybe like put them together a little bit better. The siren doesn't have a shadow. I mean, she's a ninja, so maybe she wouldn't leave any trace. But maybe it's possible for Tangy to do a little bit more professional job. Where the hell are you going? Is this thing still on infinite range? It's still on infinite range. I don't want the smelter tying up the smelter, walking around all day. Okay. Oh, hello, Tang. Yeah, we can talk about it offline. If it's anything more than like a 5 or 10 minute fix, don't bother because it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so like I was saying before, I noticed I didn't have the screen up. I like these little guys. Don't even like the big guys. These guys get wounded like colonists, and then they get rescued, and then they just kind of wander off. I don't even know what this dude's doing. Like, I kind of remember there being a golden animal cat box out here, but gonna be honest, at this point I can't remember why. Nevertheless, let's install premium bedding for Snarky right here. Or not Snarky, Jade Destroyer. Yeah, Jade Destroyer. Where's the little resurrected cat? No health conditions, he's doing just fine. Alright, so yeah, I like these little bots. So, they take a lot of fire. They don't do a lot of damage, but they take a lot of fire. So I'm thinking I'm going to install some more of these hubs. It's tempting to install them like here, just in case the spaceship gets breached. But that's, frankly, if the spaceship's getting breached, we're probably done. So I'm thinking I'll just put them here and there. just to cover my base with pods. So what do they cost me? They cost me cry steel, which I've got plenty of, or at least I can make plenty of. I can turn all of this into more or less into 1-to-1 into cry steel, so that's not an issue. They take components, which I'm always going to need more. They take steel, which I probably have enough of. They take plasteel and uranium. It's uranium that I don't want to run out of. I'm going to run out of plasteel, because we agreed that I have to make a 4th engine, because this ship looks fucking idiotic. And I don't think I have enough to do that. Where is it? Ship. It takes 140, and I have 522. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. Oh my god, we're already into math. Okay. So, if I've got... looks like 8 more pods to make. I might just fill it out, just in case we can get more colonists or something. 8 times 14 is... something like 100. And we have 387. So we've got basically 150 or so to play with. That's a lot, actually. It's pretty good. 112. Thank you. Alright, so if we've got 112, that's less than 4, but it's more than 3. Let's make a couple more of these. I wonder if I can defend them. I wonder if I have to defend them. I don't know. So here's a weak point, I think. Like, maybe up here, in case they breach this line. Friggin' solar flares. Yeah, that's another reason I like them. They don't take power. They just kind of are. Let's put one there. And... let's put one there. So they'll roam around up here. They'll roam around down here. Alright, so let's see. What else were we doing? We were... that's right! We got this caravan request for 3 more extra lives. And a tech thing I don't care about. And we have to give him Sunny's maid costume. Because we sure as hell aren't going to be able to make another one. They haven't even tried. Well, I didn't ask them to try. Okay. How much do these cost? 150. Do I even have all that stuff? Have the advanced components. Do not have the cloth. That's right. We were worried about cloth, I think. Probably won't get the cloth. So, alright. Study butt. Indeed. Study butt's pretty close. It's tempting to just do this now. And then sort it out later. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this request now while things are relatively peaceful. And then Sunny will get... I'll make another one when I get the cotton, I guess. And then Sunny will get another fighter costume. And Sunny will have to not have ultimate power of God for a few days. Like a chump. But those 3 Resurrector Serums, that could be 3 more people killed defending the spaceship that get to go on the spaceship. 3 more people that get shot that can come back to life and defend the spaceship. I cannot ignore that, even though they're asking a high price. No, put that down, Coco. I'm going to make a caravan. I'm going to do it right now. They're going to travel traditionally. I'm not going to shoot people through space or anything. 2 days. Maybe we'll shoot people through space. Okay, let's shoot people through space. Who can go? Who have I been sending? I don't remember. I think Minxie's my next best socialite. So Minxie will go. And someone with a gun. Let's send Epone, the friend. And have, I don't know, 20 meals. You only have that's a lot of food for... Well, okay, just take the 20 meals. I don't care. And we don't need a muffalo or anything because we're not hauling anything heavy. And the fighter costume. Screw it. Silver doesn't cost much. No, if they really want something, I'll drop silver on top of them, whatever it costs. Okay, that should be pretty good. Like, is Deadshot like... So, this thing that's been happening with the, Are they loaded? Yeah, they're loaded. This thing's been happening with the bots. Visit. Where they get KO'd like animals. And then I rescue them. And when they're good enough to walk again, they're not really right. Like, they don't return to their previous duty as a defender bot. Oh. Anything worth trading for? Ooh, advanced component. Oh, there's only one. Never mind. 47 components! Slow them down. But 47 components. How many components do I actually have? 90. Oh, it's not as big of a deal. Alright, forget it. What else do they have, though? I don't need the components. Actually, I could sell this. Or is there literally nothing on... I've destroyed the research bench. I guess it doesn't matter. If I destroyed the bench, I don't care. Alright, let's just sell it. Where'd it go? It was up top? It was up top. Okay. Bionic leg is tempting. I can make them, but getting them for free... I don't have the money. What can I get for the money? I can just... probably just get more components. Let's just fill up on components. Grab the 1 and 15. That's a pretty good deal. This is all free stuff anyway. So I got the 3 lives, the more components. Ding. Alright. Wow, what happened here? This burned, destroyed land. Karina's off to get steel, I guess. The friggin' headless horseman of the apocalypse. So Karina never got the head back. Sunny never got the head back. Wasn't there a third person that went headless? I know Zeph did, but got the head back. Maybe not. Maybe I just haven't played this game in a very long time. Okay. So we can't really do anything because of the bloody solar flare. Gold. What do I need gold for? Oh, I need gold to make components. Where's the gold on the world map? Is that it? It is. What's that? More gold. I'm guessing this one is closer. 1.73. Oh, yeah. So, alright, when those guys get back, we'll send out a traditional caravan to mine the gold. We don't have to do that whole support them from the air thing I sometimes do. So, it's a quiet evening, it seems. I'll talk a little bit. I live in the same apartment, or it's a condominium complex, actually, as my parents. And part of that reason was because they're good friends, or at least on good terms with the management, and they said, yeah, you know, I really like it here, and I already talked about the fact you got to move, but you don't have a job set up, and they say that's not a problem. And, come on down. I don't know if I mentioned this at any point, but because I am moving but don't have a job yet, I had a really hard time getting an apartment. Nobody wants to rent an apartment. Come on, Aura. Nobody wants to rent an apartment to someone who doesn't currently have an income. They don't care how much money I'm making. They don't care how much money I have. They just want me to have something coming in. What the frick? And it's like, I'll pay you 6 months worth of rent today if you don't. And I can do that every 6 months. So, what's the problem? And they said, if you don't have a job, you can't live here. And that was not fun for me. Where is Buck Corpse? I don't see it under B. Dead body of a deer. Okay. And so, these guys don't care. They said, whatever, you had a job, give us your bank history to prove you had an income. Again, they didn't care how much I had in the bank. They just wanted to know that I was able to make a certain amount of money. So it's like, okay, here's my bank history. And then they're like, oh, everything looks good. Have an apartment. So, to my parents' credit, to their credit, they've been really good. It's not been a problem. But, For a while there, I'm thinking, man, am I gonna be living out of a hotel? Am I gonna be laying on a cot in my parents' 2-bedroom condo? It's not really where I want to be. So I'm really happy this all worked out. And I mean, I've got enough money to handle the job search, which I'm gonna be doing in the new year. Still working on the remnants of the old life down in Mississippi. My apartment complex sent me a bill for what I owe, and I mean I worked at a this fucking microprism. Just kill it. Just kill it. They sent me a bill for what I owe, and I knew I was gonna owe something. I work as a chemist at a chemical plant. You never gave anyone the charge rifle. Oh, the charged sniper rifle? No, I didn't mean to. Where is it? Yeah, this. The charged lance. This is going to be used for, like, special cases, but it's too slow to use in a firefight. The freaking components. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. If I only need that rifle for special situations, it's not really a practical combat weapon. Is Zeph my only constructor right now? Not even close. Burb, what are you doing? Oh, he's in the kitchen. Where he belongs. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so they sent me a bill for what I owe, and it's to clean up the place, and that was expected. But they're also trying to charge me rent for the rest of the month. And it's like, what was the point of moving out before the end of the month if you're going to charge me rent for the rest of the month? And they said, that's when your contract ends. And I said, okay, 1, I don't have a contract. You refused to let me sign one. And 2, you prorated my rent for December because you knew I was moving out. Why would you charge me the rest of the month after you prorated the rent? So I'm going to call him tomorrow, talk to the manager, and be like, look, we talked about this a month ago and also several times before that. Just fix your shit. And hopefully she won't be like, but I'm not hopeful, because I have had nothing but problems with these people. I am looking forward to the day when all of my business is done with them and I can go give them a 1-star on literally everything possible, because goddamn have they made the last 4 months so stressful for me. They tried to evict me because of apartment renovations. As in, get out in 2 weeks because of an apartment renovation. It had nothing to do with me. They were just renovating the apartment. And then they claimed it never happened. We would have never evicted you. That's a legal thing. And I'm like, look, here's the thing that was taped to my door. Oh, that must have been a prank. And I'm like, are you for fucking real? Are you actually the manager, or are you just pretending to be one? Because what the fuck is happening right now? I'm just gonna do this. You spend the resources. So eventually, luckily for me, other people came forth and had the same story and had the same note, and she eventually had to call corporate, and corporate's like, just fucking help them, you dumb bitch. And she's like, oh, yeah, okay, we're really sorry, you choose your day you want to leave. And I'm like, okay, I'll leave on the 21st. And she's like, okay. And so I left a day or 2 before the 21st, and they're still trying to charge me rent to the 31st, even though they prorated my rent, and we agreed, and this is them making it right, so I'm guessing, as usual, someone didn't get told. Oh, fuck. Epone's on the road. And being carried by Minxie. And that slowed him down to 3.5 days? No, that's not okay. That is not okay. Alright, we're going to send out an emergency caravan. I'm going to send out Sunny, because Sunny's good at everything. And I'm going to send out a Muffalo. And I'm going to send out... Wait, not Sunny. I'm going to send out a doctor. So I learned this sometime during this run. God, I'll send out Noble. Against my better judgment. I learned sometime during this run that if they have medicine on the convoy, they'll use it. Where's the food? Take 5 meals. You're not going that far. That's really weird. I don't think you can set a convoy as a convoy. Did I do everything right here? Noble, Muffalo, food, medicine. Yeah. So I'll just have to like watch these two to make sure they don't just pass each other like ships in the night. Yeah, so it's like a $200 for the rest of the month, and because they prorated my rent because I was not there, and it's like, I'm not paying this. But they're like, if you don't pay it, we'll send it to collections. It's like, okay, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but it might involve a court because you guys are a bunch of thieves again. I've never had so much trouble leaving an apartment. Every other time, I've apartmented across this bloody country. I've lived in Michigan, I have lived in Missouri, Florida, Mississippi, and Virginia. And these are the only people that needed anything more than a, hey, I'm leaving, here's the key. Like, everyone else was like, okay, you know, this is the last day, thanks for being a good resident. But these people are just endless bullshit. So sick of it. I know I've been kind of ranting about this for the past 5 minutes, but I just cannot get rid of it. Oh, they're totally going to pass each other by. Keep that in mind. So anyway, when that's done, hopefully it'll be done the next day or two, and I'll pay what I owe, and then be done with them. Start trying to find a job. My goal is to find a job within commute of this apartment. Because, every evening I've been here for the past close to a week, I've spent a couple hours at my parents' place, eating dinner, watching television and movies, and I've actually never been able to do that. You know, I never had my own place, but also lived close to them that I could just do this whenever I want to. Obviously, when I lived under their roof, it was different. You know, I had to follow their rules. I had to, you know, help clean up stuff that wasn't mine. I had to, you know, I wasn't an adult. And when I became an adult, I was always a plane away. And now I'm not a plane, I'm not a car, I'm literally 3 minutes walk across a parking lot. So, I mean, if I have to move to make a shorter commute, I'll do it. But I'd really rather not. If it's like anything less than a 45-minute commute, I think I'll just make the commute and be able to stay here, because this is pretty good. What in the hell is Microprism 3 doing? I guess Microprism 3 is like a free prism like those other ones. This vault looks terrible. Guys, get your shit together. Alright. So everybody's sleeping, right? Yeah, okay. So the goal is to launch the spaceship. Maybe not this stream, but... Or no, start the spaceship. Maybe not this stream, but probably in the next. The limiting factor is advanced components. So I like it when I look in here and Aura's working on an advanced component. Which is what he's doing right now. He's gathering the materials for an advanced component. In order to keep that forge running, I need plasteel and gold. And steel, of course, but I got tons of steel. We're good on plasteel, we're becoming less good on gold. It looks like we can only make 9 more components, which is why I'm sending a caravan to get gold. It's free Prism Estate. Where do those traders? Oh, they got here. Alright, so Minxie's gone. Do I have anybody else with social skill? Tangy's got a 12. Tangy, looks like you're it. You're in bed. Wake the fuck up. I know these guys are just tribals. Only tribals want to trade with me. Even though I literally have everyone at world peace except for the pirate faction. Including some allies. But only the frickin' tribals show up to trade with me. Okay. What can we get rid of? Hey, they got a ton of cloth. I might just... What, did I have 80 or something before? Maybe I'm making clothes. Not sure what's up with that. Let's... It was 150 cloth, I think. Let's just buy, like, 200. Even if we have extra cloth, we can use it for medicine or something. We'll sell the art. That's actually better than I expected from one of these friggin' tribals. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Not the muffalo. Where's the tangy? Consuming Phoenician? I guess. Really, I want people to haul the cloth. Okay, good. You're gonna haul cloth. You're gonna haul cloth. So I want Bloog to make the fighting maid costume, because that was amazing. I mean, I'm kind of loath to get rid of my own one. So it says it needs material, but I think it only needs the material I'm currently holding. Oh no, I don't have enough components. Okay. What did I spend components on? I know I told them to build one of these. Were these security things advanced components? No, just normal. Oh, this. That's right. I spent 6 goofing off. Tangy and Toad have formed a bond. The friggin' dog. I mean, I guess I can haul, so okay. Karina started a social fight with Zeph. Zeph spoke negatively of Karina's brother's personal hygiene. This drove Karina into a rage. Karina, do you have a brother, and does this claim hold water? Karina hit Zeph with a smash from his tough head. Just fucking headbutted him. Oh my god, guys. This is expensive armor. I don't care about your personal health. But look at that armor Karina's wearing. I don't want that shit getting broken. It's a long fight. Guys. Guys! Jesus Christ, guys! Well, they're gonna be out of it for a while. Yes, I do, and no, it does. Oh, Victor Zeph, it seems. A bruise in the left arm, but Zeph can't be doing great. Severe pain, 58, and Karina's up to 90. I think Karina only stayed in the fight that long because of the psychic power. Because Karina doesn't have the melee skill Zeph had, so not a terrible showing by Karina overall, to be honest, given that that fight was outclassed. So we'll rescue Karina. Hopefully not going to lose an arm or some shit. Ah, no! Tattered apparel, don't tell me it's the power armor. It's the power armor. I hope you're happy, Zeph. You fucking broke a suit of power armor. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, Noble hasn't gotten to them yet. Alright. How do I do this? I know there's a way to interact between caravans. Don't you, like, just select them both? And do something? Shit, I don't remember. Maybe they gotta be closer. Merge. Yeah, there we go. Merge. I only cut it down a day. Why is it so slow? Why can't Epone walk, to be honest? It's the flu. I've had the flu. It's the minor flu. Moving weakened? It's 98%! Well, just fucking walk, you piece of shit! Whatever. What the fuck ever. They'll get back eventually. Anyway, that means that I need, I guess, Aura to treat those 2 idiots that broke my power armor. No good medicine for you. You do, however, get treated first because you were not the aggressor. Prioritized tending. Wait, don't I have another doctor? I can't remember getting another doctor. 9, 6. I'm a 6. 14's way better. Yeah, or I can do them both. He works too much and you thankfully didn't go into IT. Yeah, IT is... I am thankful I didn't go into IT. I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I went to Michigan Tech for 3 years, and I started my materials courses there. And it was really tempting to go into IT, because I was programming in QBasic and Visual Basic in high school. I'd made a couple of games. They were terrible, but I made them. I made a Star Wars side-scrolling shooter. It was really cool. It was named U-Ship for some reason. And there were like randomly generated TIE fighters, and you shot them up. And it actually had like a ship like customization. You were given a certain number of points, and you could put them into your your laser power and your bomb recharge and your movement, and you could like even change the colors of your ship. I mean, I went all out with this thing, so I'm a nerd in case it's not obvious. But I didn't go into IT. I decided I'd had enough programming to learn that when you're doing computer stuff, the computer's always right, you're always wrong. If you look at the code long enough, you'll find out how you're wrong, and it might take 5 minutes and it might take 5 years. And thanks but no thanks. I didn't want to deal with that shit. Oh my god, this is so long. I am tempted to, like, drop them enough stuff to build a base and launch fucking Epone. So, I didn't go into IT, I went into materials. And everybody I know that went into IT has not stayed in it. To be fair, I only knew about a half a dozen people that did this, but none of them stayed in it. They got frustrated, they hated it, and they did not stay. So I think I made the right call. Not that this whole engineering thing is working out all that well, to be honest, but I think I've got more of a career there. Probably pays better, and one thing I noticed with IT people, they are always on call. Hello, Crimson. I'm just kind of bitching, because we haven't had a crisis yet, other than Epone refusing to walk because of the flu, and for some reason it taking 2 days to walk like 30 feet. Or is probably in bed? Relaxing socially. That's fine. So yeah, so like at the plant, like in the middle of the night or over the weekends or whatever, there'd be some idiotic IT crisis. And most of the time it wouldn't be anything our people did. Like, some of our computer systems were handled by the people that made our machines. The machines that did industrial jobs had specialized software, and they hooked up to servers that were not at our facility. And if there was like a synchronization problem, or if they were doing an update but didn't tell us, or just any number of things, the whole system would go down. And of course, since these updates are always handled at off times, they would go down at the off times, and I'd come into work, and if you find out we lost like 5 hours of production because you know, some's desync, and that some poor IT engineer had been up all night determining it wasn't our fault, and on the phone with people in California and trying to come up with a patch, and it sounded miserable. Like, these guys weren't doing anything wrong. They just had a rough time of it. So, like I was on good terms with a lot of them because we were, you know, not treated well in general, but I think they were treated a lot worse than I was. Just because most of my problems are like long-term, this isn't quite right, someone needs to make it kind of better problems, and those can wait until the morning. Those can wait all month if they need to. So the only kind of call I'd get in the middle of the night was, hey, we made something and it's bad, can we use it anyway? And I'd say no. And then he'd be like, okay. And that was that. And I don't like getting those calls either way, because, I mean, I gotta wake up and answer and think about the problem. But, I mean, I didn't have to get out of bed. I didn't have to do anything. Speaking of getting out of bed, Karina, you are beaten within an inch of your life here. Recuperate and rest. We don't need another Liz event. There's already a grim reminder. Fucking... I hope at least Epone's getting treatment. Yeah, immunity 31. Alright, so Epone's gonna beat the flu, because the Noble's there with the medicine. Alright, so I got my new pods built. I got 4 components. Oh, I hate these advanced components so much. It's so tempting, excuse me, to build another one of these benches. What are you doing? Making a new flak jacket? I guess. Oh, I am hiccuping. I'm sorry. It's making it hard to talk. Maybe because I haven't had to talk seriously for a week and a half. I've been watching a lot of streams. I watch... Who do I watch? I watch Summit. Summit's been playing Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves looks not like my kind of game, but the way he plays it's really cool. He refuses to do any like PvE shit. He just sails around and steals people like a pirate. And that's a lot of fun to watch. I watch T90, of course. I'm not sure anybody here knows T90. Bloog and Admiral would know. He's casts games of Age of Empires 2. And I mean, we've all played Age of Empires 2. Give me back my fucking sheep. But I'm terrible at it. I think we're all kind of terrible at it. And he casts the game like everybody knows what's going on, but he's got one of those voices that makes it, like, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but, like, it's fun to listen to even if you're not quite sure what's going on. You're like, oh, you know, they're like, oh, this pro player just did a pro strategy. We don't usually see this at this level. And I'm like, ah, yes, I understand everything now. And I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but he's so excited, and I can see, like, he, like, predicts the future, and it kind of comes true, and it's, you know, you can get into the games. I mean, Blue's going to show up or watch the VOD or something. He's just going to be so disappointed in me, because he thinks I actually know what I'm talking about. Every now and then, Bloog sends me a PM that says, "Did you see that pro game? That was such an excellent strat." And I'm like, yeah, they sure did an excellent strat. I liked how that strat was excellent. I mean, I know what he's talking about, but I don't have the ability to recognize the excellent strat, even if I see it. So, I agree with him. What the fuck is this? How about you get... You want to give my... No! No! Listen, first of all, there was definitely a Giggles before. It's Aura's son? I think that's Aura's son, right? Yeah, Giggles. Giggles, I see, is still up to no good, the piece of shit. Alright, so I see he hasn't upgraded his weapons. He's still got this piece of shit knife. It's probably poor, like, it was probably like a poor 30 when he fought me, and then hasn't gotten any better. Alright, so even though Minxie's got the maid dress, the nursemaid of all things, still has really no melee skill. But these two can shoot. And shoot they will. The key is to make sure Giggles doesn't get cover. I don't think I can really prevent it, though. So we'll just have to kind of hope for the best. If I can land one shot at him, though. Oh, God. This time has not been good to Giggles. 57. Aura's son is 57, even though Aura's 140. Or, I'm sorry, 40, but it's 124. So I guess he, like had the son, went into hypersleep for like 20 years, came out and lived his life. He's biologically less old than Giggles. Oh god, I hit a boar. Well, I was actually kind of hoping I could take this guy alive. How's Crimson doing? You're doing better than you've been because you ain't dead. I don't know if you saw the stream where we revived you literally from the dead. Oh no. But you are just friggin' fine. You've still got that joy wire in your brain. And it looks like you've taken a stab to the arm. Manipulation is actually kind of shit. Might give you a bionic arm if I've got one laying around. Oh, I don't remember. That's right, they all look like this. Prosthetic arm. No, that's worse than a normal arm. Pain stopper. Argotech arm. You haven't quite earned that. Looks like I don't have a bionic arm. That's gonna... So, oh well. I got you having a gun. I don't really like that. You are canonically, among this group, the best melee we have, having proven yourself by fending off an asshole. So you should definitely be a melee. Even though that's not your strong suit, you'd actually be... No, it is your strong suit. You've got more skill and you've got a passion for it. Yeah, okay, good. That's good. Alright, let's get this caravan back on its feet. I don't think there's anything here I will need to do. 5 silver. Where did I get 5 silver? I guess Giggles had it. Okay. Well, 0.4 day to get in. Alright, let's get Crim what he needs. So Crim's gonna get the steel longsword. I watch a lot of streams because I don't watch a lot of TV. Like, whenever I'm doing something in this place, I put a stream on. Which is why I like T90, because he's got a good voice and he's got good at explaining stuff. So I can just kind of, like, barely listen. Alright, Crim is a melee, but he's not going for the shield. That's unusual. I'll ask him to put it on anyway. Looks like he's got a flak jacket, yeah. So Crim is melee ready. Good for Crim. what other streams am I watching? I'm watching RT, the guy that does all the country road stuff, and he did the playthrough of that Minecraft game. He did a Minecraft server today where he asked people to build Santa's workshop, and what they did instead was they built like Amazon, but Amazon was being staffed entirely by elves that are being mistreated by Amazon executives. So it's kind of like a slave camp, but Christmas themed. Bit strange. He'll probably make like a 10-minute video of that. I had it on while I was cleaning and working out, so I didn't actually see much of the actual thing. It was kind of distressing, to be honest. Like, there's just like signs on the wall like, all I want for Christmas is the pain to stop. It's like, I get it, but there's some pretty twisted people that make stuff in Minecraft if it's in public, it seems. Fucking come on. Oh, we're up to 1.3 days. Excellent. I like how that went up about a day. This is such bullshit. If Epone wasn't like the best person ever, I'd leave Epone with some food and some medicine and be like, get back here or don't. I don't fucking care. But Epone is like the best person ever, so I'm not going to do that. Hey, Noble. So, what did you miss so far? You missed a lot of rambling personal stories about how Sile's life has been going in the past couple of weeks. Short version, okay. And Epone got the flu while doing the a trade caravan quest, and you ran out to give him proper treatment. But even though he can walk just fine, he's walking really slow. So you and Minxie are like dragging him across the mountains for some reason. Why is nobody butchering the deer? Because it's suspended. Good reason. Hat. I don't care about that. Well, you can rest if you want to, but someone's got to cook the friggin' food. 2.4, 1.7, 2.5. Ah, we're fine. You got a free movie ticket. Seeing Aquaman. Aquaman is like the absolute lamest superhero, but that movie looks good. So I'm conflicted. I think it's kind of like, my god, all this stuff that I can't go to because I don't want to send out 2 caravans. I'm just going to turn it off for now. Interestingly enough, Iron Man was considered one of the lamer superheroes before the modern movies. It's like, ooh, it's just some rich capitalist fuck with a suit. You know, it's like Batman, but he's everyone we hate. And then, you know, Robert Downey Jr. made the role awesome. And now he's like the coolest superhero. He's better than Batman. So, how about them apples? So, they could do that with Aquaman. It might be a really good movie. I'm kind of hoping it is. Looks really cool. What movies have I seen lately? So, other than the Die Hards, which are not new, it's a Christmas tradition to watch them. It has the Stargate Atlantis, dude. It does. Who was he in that? I can absolutely picture his face. Oh, he was, Ronan, right? I think he was Ronan. Like the not quite Teal'c melee master guy in Stargate Atlantis. Yeah, that guy was great. I liked him. So what movies have I seen lately? I have a tradition of on my birthday, I see a movie and I eat at Steak and Shake. Here's the story while we're killing time. I'm never going back to Steak and Shake. Or at least not that one. Because, like, the restaurant was half empty. And they left me standing in the doorway for more than 15 minutes. And not just me, there were a couple of families behind us, but we didn't get seated. And it's like, please wait to be seated, and there's all these empty tables, and there's, you know, half the restaurant's empty. It's like 2 o'clock. It's not even a meal time, and eventually we go up to the counter and we're like, can you give us a seat? And they're like, yeah, hold on, sir. Yeah, we're very busy. And it's like, I mean, you want to say something because you want to say, no, you're fucking not. How long does it take to sit me down at the table? More than 15 minutes? But you don't, because you're not quite mad yet. But then we were there more than an hour. They didn't even take our order for 20 minutes. The food didn't come. We're thinking, you know, do we just pay for the drinks and leave? Because do we have enough time before the movie? It's like, you know, 20 minutes before the movie, and we haven't bought tickets or sat down or anything. And then the food comes, we scarf it down, and it was good. But the thing that made it so I'm never going back. One, it was my fucking birthday, and I've got a philosophy that I am allowed to be a selfish asshole exactly one day of the year, and that's on my birthday. It's when I can say, no, we're doing it my way. I try. I do that sometimes on other days of the year, but I don't forgive myself for it. Yeah, I don't forgive myself for it. Like, I'll repent if I do it today or tomorrow. But on my birthday, there better be a damn good reason for making me have to repent for that one. So they wronged me on my birthday. I'm standing in a doorway for 15 minutes. It's 30-something degrees out there. There's snow flurries in the air. And it's my birthday, and I'm not okay with that. But the thing that got me at the end was, they still hadn't got their shit together, and a couple sat down at a booth behind us, like a half hour after we got there, and they still got their food at the same time, so they didn't have any wait at all, really. And the waitress says, "We're sorry for your wait, folks. Here's some cookies on us." And when their food came, they all got a cookie. And I'm like, okay, we waited double the time and didn't get a cookie. It's actually personal. They helped, you know, we must have said something. Maybe they overheard us saying this has taken so long, and they're doing this to us on my birthday. I'll put up with a lot of crap. My father's actually a lot less patient than I am. He gets, it's taking so long. We should go, and I'm like, calm down. You know, it'll be handled. So I know you people are like, you know, no you're not. I played Overwatch with you. You get so salty. Trust me. It's genetic, and I'm fighting against it. My parents are worse. But this is a last straw kind of moment. I can't not respond to that, right? I can't allow this to happen. I can't spend an hour and 15 minutes at a goddamn Steak and Shake that's supposed to have you having food in like 20 minutes tops. And, you know, standing in a doorway for 15 minutes while the restaurant was half empty on my birthday. I can't ignore that. Like, there have to be repercussions for this. And the only reason I'm going to Steak and Shake on my birthday is because I did it once. And I liked it, and so I decided to do it again. And I'm like, okay, this is a tradition now. But, I mean, I don't have to do that. Harvest botched. What the fuck are you doing? Speaking of, did I ever make those components? Something must be taking Aura's time. I've been kind of killing time waiting for this maid dress to start, but it's still only advanced components. Something must be taking Aura's time. I'll have to watch him. Anyway, yeah, long story short, okay, it's too late for long story to be short, but I'm not going back to Steak and Shake next year. I like the food. It's really cheap, and it's right next to the movie theater, so it was a fun tradition, but when you show up at 2 o'clock and you spend an hour and a half and someone disrespects you more or less to your face, it's like, okay, it's time to find a new tradition. I'm sure there's 100 restaurants that would like my business. So, I'm going to have to find a new tradition. Anyway, I got on this random-ass tangent because I was talking about movies. What did I see? I saw something. I saw Mortal Engines, which is a movie that I think has been advertised pretty poorly because it looks really cool. It's about cities that are also giant robots. Or more specifically, they're all on wheels. And some of them, like, attack other cities and cut them up and use them for resources. And it's one of those movies that doesn't bother to explain its premise. There's no real reason this is happening. But, I mean, maybe that's in the book. I'm sure it's based on a book. Sonny's got the book. So maybe in the book there's a reason this is happening. But it sure as hell wasn't explained in the movie. And I didn't care. I don't care. I'm there to see cities eat other cities. From the beginning, cities are eating other cities. That's... Oh, thank fucking God! Where is Epone? Oh yeah, walking real slow. Yeah, you had to get carried, you blue-haired piece of shit. Anyway, I think it's been advertised really, really badly. Because every time I saw an ad for that, it had that girl with the bandana. And I get it. She's the main character. It's about her struggle and all that. But that's not what the movie's about. She's not even a good character in the movie. She's kind of, you know, revenge. I've been wronged and I gotta kill the guy who revenge. You're no Luke Skywalker. That's for damn sure. So I think focusing on her was a big mistake. Because for one, I didn't see a lot of advertisements, and for two, it was mostly just her dumb bandana-ass face. And if they would have shown like cities on wheels, like London, the antagonist city was this giant city named London, presumably based on the actual London, but now on wheels for some reason. If it was about London like rolling around and attacking other cities, I'm sure a lot of people would have gone into that because it's like Transformers but without all the other bullshit. All right, who does? Did everybody find their beds? Minxie's. Is Minxie married to Hat? I can't remember. That sounds vaguely familiar. Fiance, not quite married. London is an antagonist city, IRL. I was hoping you'd weigh in and say something like that. I thought it came out in the fall. To the best of my knowledge, it came out in early December. When I was here for Thanksgiving, it wasn't out. We were talking about going to watch it. So what did we see in Thanksgiving? We saw The Crimes of Grindelwald, or whatever Johnny Depp's character is. I believe Mags said it best, pretty sure it was Mags, that going to see that movie was a greater crime than anything Grindelwald did. So it's the second of the Fantastic Beasts trilogy, which are like Harry Potter, but there ain't no more Harry Potter, so you'll have to deal with this. And the first one was like, it was like lighthearted. It had all these wacky, like magical creatures in, I think it was like old-timey New York. And you know, they're trying to track them down, and there's look how fun this is. You know, they're not monsters. They're creatures. It's like the Pokemon story, but with different creatures. Okay, that's cool. And there was also that baker that was like just absolutely nobody, but he was a charming character because he's like the guy that isn't supposed to be part of the story, but he's lovable anyway. And then they made it so dreary in the second one. It was so serious, and there's all these factions, and there's a complicated betrayal plot, and they're trying to find out like who's the parents of this one character, and in the it was like all the worst parts of the first movie, and then they made a second movie about that. And my parents and I didn't have anything to say other than, well, that wasn't very good. It was a box office bomb, having grossed over $55 million against a production of $100 million. Oh, that's Mortal Engines? Yeah, Mortal Engines must have been a bomb. Terribly advertised. No one was ever talking about it. It's a real shame. I'm not going to say it's a good movie, but I don't think it deserved to, like, crash and burn. We're talking about movies. Mainly because I'm just trying to keep the air live. In-game, we are gathering resources and not making a goddamn maid dress. What's Bloog doing? Making wart. What do I have to do to convince Bloog to make a maid dress? Is it smithing or is it tailoring? I don't even know. Can he do it? Yes, he can. What's wart? Is it tailoring? Is it crafting? I'm not sure. If I turn off crafting, can he still do it? No, because it's crafting. Okay, we're making progress. Wart is probably also a... Maybe that's a cooking job. I don't want to really screw with this, but I might do it anyway. Okay. I think it's right now. Crafting 1 should make the maid dress. Cooking 2 would make the wart. Alright, you're getting your dress back. My dad wanted to see the new Spider-Man movie. I don't think I could convince my family to go to animated Spider-Man if I dragged them unconscious. But it does look pretty funny, pretty snazzy from the previews I saw. So that might be good too. You know what's surprising? There's no Star Wars movie this winter. Between Episode 7 and 8 and also Rogue One, for the past 3 years there's been a Star Wars movie every winter. And those are what I watched over my birthday. At that point, they came out a couple of weeks earlier, so there wasn't a big rush. I had to avoid spoilers and shit, but it wasn't that bad. I never saw the Han Solo movie. What do you mean? Oh, he's a hunter. Crap. I wanted to. I mean, says the man who didn't see it, but I don't like watching movies on my own. And because it didn't come out around a holiday, I didn't visit Michigan to see it with my family. My parents saw it. They said it was actually quite good, but I understand it didn't do well financially, so that's probably not great. I thought Spider-Man is an interesting setting. I never liked the movies. You never liked the movies because the movies were bad, Sonny. The only Spider-Man movie that was any good was the second one of the first of the modern trilogies. The one with Dr. Octavius. That one was really good. The first one wasn't bad, but it was at the beginning of modern special effects being okay, and unfortunately it kind of shows. It's very CGI-y. Like, it's super obvious when they're using computer-generated stuff. The third of that trilogy was the one with Venom, which was so bad I'm amazed I didn't walk out of the movie theater. And then they rebooted it with a different Spider-Man, and after that Venom thing, I just never saw it. I think they made like 2 of that, but they also weren't great. The original Spider-Man trilogy was great because of Tobey Maguire's scream. I mean, yeah. I am growing too much food again, aren't I? Well, better too much than too little. Make simple meals until you have fucking 60. I don't know. Just make meals. Every streamer I watch that does Rimworld makes like hundreds of meals. I don't know why I don't. They stack about the same. Oh, hey, cool, marriage. Oh, they're gonna have it at the beer garden. Finally. Alright, let's grab everybody. Draft, undraft. That'll clear their current job. Did I get everyone? I did, I think. Ebone's not gonna die of the flu, right? Nah, you're fine. Okay. Minxie. You're getting married. Oh, Minxie's even in a wedding dress. And, is consuming milk. Okay, you know what? It's your special day if you want to consume milk at your wedding. That's fine with me. So oh crap. Do I still have it on? Is social drugs still weird? It is, isn't it? You know what? I don't give a shit. Today you can drink as much as you want. Watch us get raided by mechanoids or something. Didn't miss anyone, right? Those are just animals. Yeah, alright. So I'm sure there's lots of interesting text here. Blue chatted about vomiting with Zeph. That's wonderful. Hat and Tangy chatted about archaeologists. Astra and Boxy shared a word about fine meals. Chip chatted about wearing dusters with crims. Noble said a word about pistols to Sycar. Whoa, man, whoa! Hold the fuck on. Please don't kill me. Oops, someone's talking shit. Aura flagrantly disrespected Karina's eating habits. It's fucking harsh. Tangy said a word about learning blackjack to Zeph. Minxie chatted about fat people with crim. Hats. I can't read all these. They're overlapping. Alright, they're doing the ceremony. And by that I mean they're just sitting around a fucking table. Where's Hat? Oh, Hat's down here just fucking sitting there. Dude, you're getting married. Get up. This is like the altar of beer, I guess. This is awkward. Can I like... Okay, there we go. Let's do these others just to get them out of the fucking chairs. This is actually a pretty good screenshot. Like, normally they have a wedding and like... Where are you... Oh, okay. When you gotta eat, you gotta eat. Normally they have a wedding in like the kitchen or some shit. But other than the Muffalo, which I guess are part of the colony at this point. Look at this thing just cruising through. It's actually, it looks really cool though. I think this beer garden was a good idea, Kari. I wonder if this is gonna get rid of Sunny's like attended wedding bonus. No, you got it, you lucky bastard. Alright, back to text blocks. No one's drinking. I don't know why. It's probably because of something stupid I did. Oh, they can't do it for recreation. Okay, there we go. Everyone can have a drink now, I think. So we got Krim and Aura chatted about using sabers. Aura quipped about Thatcher, Stilamuk. Mixie shared a word about swimming with Krim. You know, fat floats, I'm just saying. And Saikar and Noble. Why am I always talking to Noble? Talked about cute animals. Boxy exchanged ideas about the fate of the universe with Astra. It's a little deep. Alright, now they're breaking out the beer. Karina took a joke about hostile elders to Zeph. Blue chatted about beaches with Krim. Lamak and Astra chatted about lovers. Whoa! Sunny's back and eating again, I see. That's great. He's fucking eating a bunch of strawberries that were laying on the ground. What do we got? Zeph quipped about favorite clothes with Lamak. Trip talked about sports with Boxy. Aura and Sunny quietly talked about fate. That beer's setting in, I see. Where are the birthday... Or, not the birthday. Where are the married couple? I can't see them. Have they wandered off somewhere? Minxie's up here. Minxie said a word about favorite haircuts with Lamak. Where's Hat? I got too many friggin' people. I can't tell them apart. Let me pause it and find Hat in this mess. Oh, yeah, he's like buried under friggin' 45 bubbles. Or Astrid said something about eating to Hat. Sunny and Coco spoke about yams. Noble talked about training seahorses with Karina. That's great, Noble. Karina and Zeph exchange ideas about the morality of poverty. Hat and Karina gabbed about lovin'? Did that happen? Aw, yeah. So, I mean, as much fun as reading all these are, they get this 20 bonus from coming, and it also more or less maxes out their recreation, assuming they're actually talking to people in the first place. And it builds a lot of social. Like, each one of these little quips is like a +1, and I think a deep talk is +12 or something. Apparently 12 plus 13. All right. Are you eating raw rice? I guess not. So unfortunately there wasn't a lot of food served, just a lot of beer. So people are probably pretty hungry. They're going to be a little messed up for a while because some people were supposed to be sleeping during that. But it'll be alright. Tomorrow I'll send out the caravan. Tomorrow I'll send out the caravan consisting of 2 girls. I think Minxie's a girl, right? Yeah. And Minxie's got the mining. So I'll send someone with Minxie. Hey, I could send Hat, right? Hat's got construction. Yeah, we could send out the married couple. Let's make a double bedroll. Double bedroll. 85, whatever. What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of plain leather. Very good. Just plop it right there. We'll patch it up. Oh, I see we got the components for that. Okay, so Sunny should be going to bake that. Yeah, alright. So tomorrow I'll send out Had and Noble. I'm sorry, not Had and Noble. Had and Minxie. And since they're married, they will get a bonus from sleeping in the same bed, which will make this whole trip a lot easier. Combat-wise, this probably isn't the greatest group. Ah, the crap. They're both non-combat. I'm going to give Had a gun anyway. It's better to have one than not. And I got a couple spares. So we can have this normal assault rifle. Is Minxie up? Minxie's up. Alright, let's send out the caravan. Alright. So we need to send out... I normally would not do this at the early part of the game, because having nobody that can fight is a big problem. But since I'm so far into the game, I can literally just drop people on top of them. I got too many Muffalo. I gotta start... I think I'll kill the 2 calves. I'm gonna send out Muffalo 3, and I'll send out Wieners. That'll be enough to haul everything. We'll give them all the meals. It's a little bit more than they need, but they're gonna be on the road. I'm just gonna give them 10 medicine. And I'll give them this muff. That should be all they need. So we're heading to the one. Oh god, there's so many now. I think this is the one we're going to. I wish I could see what they were. I don't want to cancel the caravan. Plasteel. Gold. Plasteel. Alright, so... there we go. Give him all the meals. Womack's an ecstatic, so he'll eat food and not get the penalty. I know that applies to rooms. I didn't know it applied to food. Normally it's not a problem. He might have eaten that raw rice, though. He's pissy, because he's sleeping in the art bed that has, the art bed that has Blue getting shot in the fucking brain or whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get the gold. We can only make, looks like, 3 more components, so this is pretty timely. Where are my extra lives? I got 4 of them. That is so cool. I've never had 4 of these things. So I can have 4 people have their fucking head blown off, and I can just bring them back. As long as I revive them before they start rotting. Sycar hit the trap. Oh, you dumb bitch. You're on fire. I'm drunk. No wonder. Is anybody here that can put me out? Astra, put me out, please. Oh god! I didn't know fire hurt this much! Maybe I shouldn't be using a flamethrower! Come here, you dumb bitch! Ah, the pain! Okay. Beating fire out? No. You are going to bed. Is this size lolly voice? That wasn't my attempt at a lolly voice, and I'm not gonna try. If I can hear the Adwin's lolly voice, then maybe I'll try to imitate it. But that was just size generic girl voice. Alright, let's get some of that warm calf. Ooh, a raid. Very good. Still gonna kill the calves. We got prisms for days. Alright. A group of crystalloids from a crystal collective arrived in transports nearby. They will plan an attack. So they're landing in these brambles, it looks like. That's a fucking lot of drop pods. Okay, so... there was only one type of these I was really afraid of. It was like Volatile Guardian. Yeah, these ones. So this is what killed Krim. Actually, it was this thing breaking a turret that blew up in Krim's face that killed Krim. But same difference. I'm not afraid of specters. I think these are just like snipers, but they're not very good. The Guardians seem to be like generic foot soldiers. The people, of course, can be very good if they just got good stats. That guy's a little dangerous. This one's got trigger happy with a shotgun? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's a sniper rifle. That's terrible. You don't want trigger happy with that. This guy's got a shotgun. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of them. We'll wait for them to decide where they're going to stand, and then we will drop some mortars on their heads. Hopefully we'll do enough damage to slow them down. And obviously that won't kill them all, so we'll have to man the defense the traditional way. I'm a little irritated that they're kind of close to me, right? Yeah, so I won't have a whole lot of time to get in position. It looks like they're getting closer. Alright, that's where they're going to stand. Let's man the defenses. Does shooting skill help? No one's really sure. Why doesn't Kari have a sword? Because Kari was knocked unconscious by Zeph. See, I'm learning. I think I gave Sari's sword to Krim. Yep, no one's made a new sword. Welp. Don't have time to forge one now. I guess you can have my sword. I don't think I'm gonna be able to begin this fight considering I was just set on fire. So you can get back in bed. Kari, you can borrow my sword. And by borrow I mean use forever, and I'll just forward a new sword for me. Size sword, to be honest. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so why doesn't Blue have a gun? Oh, I just wasn't selecting him. So let's get people on mortars. I have so many melees these days. Where the fuck are my shooters? Alright, yeah, Epone's a shooter. We'll hold fire until I get everyone in position. Trip's kind of a shooter. You want me to use what? A mortar? Those things explode! Fuck it. You're here, Zeph. Get on a mortar. Alright. Set force target. I don't know. Here. And stop holding fire. Fire at will, chumps. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Mortars are so fucking inaccurate. Whoa! That was a good hit. Some nice cracks. Shredded. I don't think that was caused by me. That was only a bruise. That was a damn good hit. Barely missed. Do they have a chime? It's like a pet. What's Sunny's beef? Oh, right, we're still under friggin' drone. Ooh, that's a hit. That's barely a hit, but... Ooh, we've knocked a volatile guardian down movement. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Look at how sexy this person looks. And then we'd recruit them and their fucking face would vanish. Did that hit this guy? Looks like it did. How about that guy? Yep. You? Oh, you're not in good shape at all. Watch this be another... Okay, it's not a guy. Not getting trapped. Kind of terrible stats. Sickly and lazy is a bad combination. Oh, beautiful! This is going way better than I thought it would, to be honest. I'm not killing a whole lot, but I'm definitely softening them up. All this damage really, it makes it so they're closer and closer to the pain threshold. Like, if one good hit would have been pretty satisfying. And I've gotten a lot of, like, fringe hits. I haven't gotten one right in the middle of the group. Did I hit this guy? Yes, it did. I'm amazed they haven't attacked yet. In fact, since they're so close, I'm going to break off the mortar shots, and I'm going to prepare my defense. So let's make sure there's no one outside the base, which is really, really far too late to me, making sure of that. But no one is. Okay. Are their gunners hitting more consistently? I don't know. It's always... I know it's been the question you've asked every time. The only person that was a not gunner on there was Zeph. But I wasn't really tracking the mortar shots to people. Alright, we'll send Krim down here. Sunny goes down there, of course, because Sunny's a beast. Tangy's well armored. Tangy can go down too. Zeph will help defend the base, so will Coco. Still haven't attacked. I got time. Kari will be in flank group B. I think I need to change how this place is designed, because I don't have enough places to put all my gunners behind walls. What am I doing here? No, go back to bed. Blue gets the short spot because Blue's weapon is short range. Yeah, see, I have to put these guys on sandbags instead of walls, unfortunately. You could keep someone on mortar. No. No, no, no. Mortars are inaccurate. I do not want to use them in actual combat. Because they're more likely to... Or they're not more likely to hit me than anybody else. But it's absolutely a thing that could happen. Lamak was trying to sneak out of fighting, I see. Alright, you're moving way too fast. You're high on go juice. That's not great, because it lowers the pain a lot. So this person will be hard to take down. Luckily for me, they're going in first. For all I know, the traps might take him down. Nope! So much for the traps. You are in terrible shape. See only a little pain. I might have to actually murder this person. Well, problem solved. Yikes! Yeah, the Volatile Guardians, they explode. As long as I can destroy the Volatile Guardians not in my defensive line, I'll be okay. This is the last one. We're going to focus on him instead of this Heavy Guardian. I'm going to have Zeph and Coco take out the Heavy Guardian. Oh, God. They're not even worried about cover. They're just shooting. I think it's time for the flank to disrupt. I don't want to send Kari 1 versus 4. Kari will wait a little bit longer. Did I take out the Volatile? I can't. I'm sorry. It's hard to watch. Big burst of bullets, problem solved. Yeah, that's what you do best, Dora. You are not quite literally my best defender, but you're definitely a keystone in my defense. Alright, Krim, take out this person. Sunny, I think you're attacking this person. Have I been hit yet? Yeah, Astra's been hit. What the hell happened here? Burn? Oh, it's... Okay, I guess... I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure what's going on. Krim, Sunny, you need a new target. Tang looks like... Sunny's just one-shotting everything, which is making it hard to keep Sunny in the game. Alright, now Karina can ambush you laugh? Terrible name. Oh shit, there's another Volatile. But he's injured. Ah, we'll be alright. So, Tang... Keep working around. There's a lot of them up, but they're not being all that effective. Looks like Krim got a kill. Took a light bruise. Take out this person. Tang is doing well. Tang, go over there. I think these guys are not really drawing a lot of fire at this point, so we'll send them forward. Once again, Sunny doesn't know what to do. You weren't able to catch up with Uloth, but I'll send Sunny around to stop her. I am really actually less and less happy about having Kari out here. Kari, fall back. Yeah, I might have to retire this whole secondary flank because the stragglers too easily get behind. We're going to send Coco through, and we're going to send Zeph through. Kari, don't worry, Kari, you don't fight alone. Man, it's hard to tell who's up. I guess you attack here. Oh, God. Okay, you can't retreat. They destroyed your shield. Oh, and that Volatile Guardian's right there. Oh, God, a headshot. I've made mistakes. Permanent injury in the eye. Ew. I gotta get Kari away from this Volatile Guardian. I don't want to melee it because it's gonna blow up. I completely forgot this fucker was here. Zeph, no. Alright. Shit. Alright, if you can get through those two doors. Luckily for me, it's not doing good either. And Kari's well armored. Yeah, I'm absolutely never using this secondary flank again. Poor Kari. This is absolutely my fault. It has nothing to do with Kari. So we're gonna the melees. Our job is done. The only thing left is a Volatile Guardian. I think some of these are still alive. I guess you can melee them to death. Ooh, that's a Volatile Guardian that's still alive. I don't want no part of that. What are you doing? Oh, it got up. Jesus Christ, guys. Is Kari's shield back yet? No. God damn it. It could be worse. I know it looks bad, but it could be worse. Might replace the eye, not sure. Not sure. Why did you have to bring that up? Okay, so... What's with Tang? I don't know. What's with you? Tang did fine. Tang just walked around stabbing people in the back. I mean, didn't get all the kills, but definitely pinned them down so they couldn't keep firing. Sunny probably got all the fucking kills as usual. Oh, they don't count as... They only don't count as people. That's right. The crystals don't count as people. But it looks like you did kill at least one of these crystal things. Alright. Let's undraft everybody. Fuck it. Where's the for allow all? So obviously priority 1 is reassembling Kari. Oh hey, there's one alive here. Oh, there's one alive there too. Are you okay, Tang? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what you were talking about. What's up with Tang, like, on the bar? No, Tang's just fine. I don't know. I saw a little death symbol above Tangy's head. Nobody you like died. Maybe it was above one of the people's heads. Like one of these guys. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. He insulted somebody? Tang oh, this must be what you're talking about. Tangy derided Noble's animal taming ability. Fucking destroyed. So my sword is now laying over here. Poor Epone. Oh, the Psychic Joan is just kicking Epone's ass. Try to sleep it off, girl. Astra, please sleep in the... Oh, I see. We got so many injured. Alright. Let's make sure everyone's doing okay. Where is Kari? Kari's probably hasn't been hauled in yet. There's Kari. So Boxy's just breaking shit. Destroyed a cat bed. Whatever. There's nothing all that valuable over there. Just don't trip the mine. Where's Aura? Aura's dutifully working, but I want Aura to heal up Kari. Alright, let's take a look at Kari. It looks bad. I think this is the only thing that's really bad, though. It's only 8 out of 10. That's not terrible. Because you're not a shooter. You don't need your eyesight as much. Everything else is just bruises. We got a crush from the thing blowing up. I'm going to use good medicine on Kari because Kari's under a lot of strain right now. I think it's a mechanic. Oh, Noble's doing it. By all means. I'm still going to get Gora involved, though. We got a lot of people injured. Let's tend to Zeph, I guess. I think it's a mechanic where if you have a lot of injuries, you're more likely to, like, have an infection. Like, just not more, like, more than, like, odds would suggest. I need a tinfoil helmet. It's right here. You can't have a mental break while asleep. Your mood never changes, and you never get mood breaks while asleep. But if I remember when you wake up, I will, I'll give you that. So meanwhile, these two have walked all the way over there, and they're just fine. Hat's confused. Fuck! Oh, that's the Alzheimer's thing. I guess it doesn't matter. You're still apparently going to keep walking, even though you're confused. I'm a little confused myself. Are you okay now? Yeah, I'm fine. Go get some food. Even if Gunner's got a bonus, faster movers might still be the preference, even if they were melee. Could saw some in the pod. I could. I'm thinking about doing that to Boxy or Astra, but I think Astra's problem is just that he shot the fuck up. Are these two, all of these still working, right? Yeah. Why is Krim getting good medicine? He's pretty beat up. He can have it. Kari's got a bunch of good rolls. Adam's fine. Zeph's fine. I'm fine. That's not a new scar. That's... I think that happened last stream, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. Does Astra need good medicine? You know what? Fuck it. I've got enough good medicine. Stab scar. I guess that's not new. What? Oh, they're here. By the way, side, it occurs to me that if gunners don't get a bonus on mortars, the best people have them with the highest movement. Yeah, I guess, to run mortars in and out, but at that point, it's such a low bonus that I grab people that have nothing better to do. Like, I grab people that aren't hungry, that aren't sleepy, that, can stay there for a while. So, I'm not really worried about the move. There's like a 30-second cooldown on the damn thing anyway. Once again, we're in a place that would be hard to build a house out of. So, I think this is one of those things where Minxie just does the mining and we leave. Also, he's broke down with fucking Alzheimer's, so he's not going to do shit. So, I'll assign the animals to the home zone. Oh, Minxie just passed out on the ground. Okay, well, you guys have fun. I don't think I can install the bed until Hat knocks it off. Here's some food, here's the bed. Hat is no longer confused. Good for fucking Hat. Alright. Zeph's fully healed. The only two I'm worried about are Epone and Astra. I didn't even know Astra was a girl, to be honest. It looks like Epone's going to recover. At least a little bit. As long as you're out of the third threshold, I don't care that much. The third threshold is the willing to do harm to people one. The second one is willing to do harm to cat boxes. I don't care about cat boxes. But if they're in that third one, we're in trouble. I'm fully healed from my explosives. Where'd my sword end up? Is it still in that little cave? Yeah, it is. Is this guy just going to lay here until the end of time? He's not bleeding, but he's at 100% pain. Why does Zeph look like he's Russian? With this fur coat. Hey, Adwins. Hey, Zeph. Stand a little bit further away. It's gonna be hard shots because he's down on the ground. So... Okay. So it broke something. I didn't see what it broke. Maybe it destroyed these traps. Damaged the wall. I don't know. Either way, it's not going to blow up on us. Astra's still pretty fucked up. Astra, you get the tinfoil helmet. That'll knock this down to like to 5. Oh, it's ending. Never mind. It shoots up immediately to 100%. Wow. Glad to hear that didn't last very long. Where are you taking that body? Okay. You just popped a beer out of nowhere. Yeah, well, I'm taking beer off social. I don't need the whole colony drunk the whole time. Presumably, most of them were drunk during that raid. So if you really want it, and you're below 50%, you can have a drink. Makes you still pass the fuck out. Come on, you idiots! Hey, that lizard just ate a meal! And there's really not much I can do about it, because I don't have a hunter troop. Where are you going? Have you laid around enough? Has had a good enough miner for this? He is! Wow, this is a pretty good group! 2 good miners? Granted, it makes him look like a chump. Yeah, this is definitely a mine the stuff and get out of here. I'm not even going to bother trying to build a house. Can I butcher volatile guardians? I can. I guess we're going to do that. Well, whatever. They'll be fine. Wasn't as much gold here as I hoped. Well, I guess it's like... Yeah, since I only use 3, having 300 gold is literally 100 components. Which I'm not going to make. If only because it would take too long. Why is component production stopped? Are we out? Is that the 3? I don't see any gold at all. No, I got 5. I should be able to make one more. Plus there's this here. Maybe Aura's like spending... Yeah, Aura's spending time feeding to the wounded. That makes sense. Wow, they're done! Okay! Thanks for coming. Please carry your gold on the way out. Take the meals. Take the bed. Yeah, I don't need any of those chunks. Okay. There's gold in them there hills. A fire starting spree by Crimson. You set the medicine on fire? You're a crazy son of a bitch. I don't give a damn about the TV, but that medicine. Ugh. Where'd he go? Where'd she go? Not the mine! Jesus Christ, you got bad aim. Oh my god. You... Crimson! For fuck's sake, you are literally going to kill yourself. Please pick things that aren't those bombs. Did you try to set my cat on fire? Oh my god. Knock him out. I could, but it would... For one, he's got a sword. He might try to resist, and that could get bloody. For 2, he would hold it against us. Like, he'd be really angry. See, it's over. Somehow hurt himself. Oh, he was injured. Get back in bed. Alright, see how Kari's doing. Yeah, Kari's gonna be fine. This leg's gonna keep her out of it for a while, but it is bandaged with 100% quality. Not happy about that eye, but it's not worth spending an Archotech eye for a non-shooter. If I had a bionic eye, I'd use it, but I don't think I do. Do I have 2 Archotech eyes? Archotech arm. Oh, I have 2 Archotech arms. Okay. So there's the sword of Psychar. I guess you can take that. No one's making a new sword. Not really sure why not. I can make it out of Cry-Steel. Let's fucking do it. Presumably because you're making other stuff, right, Blue? Right. Okay. I'm frustrated I don't have a 3rd smith. Smithing is so important to late game that not having people making constantly is really slowing me down. I guess Aura would be it. No one even has a 10. No one's all that close to getting 10 either. It's basically Blue and Aura. Blue's spending time making this 3,000. Oh shit! Didn't I just have a frustrating event? They don't try to resist if they're on a mental break. It's only if you try to arrest them. Well, that's how you stop them. You try to arrest them. I mean, I could attack him, but then I just do damage to him. Okay, well... It's not the poison ship that gets you, it's what's inside. So we've rebuilt our defenses. I don't want to fight any more fucking mechanoids. I'll give it a little bit. I'm not worried about things dying. All it does is kill crops. And in case you didn't notice, I've got a lot of food. So I'm not really any real danger here. It's not like the psychic ship that drives people crazy. Yeah, but they get incapacitated and they stop mental breaking. You are 100% correct, but at what cost? If you're stabbing people in the body to do as much damage so they go down, you might break something. And it might be something you need, like an eye. I don't like attacking people that I want to fight. Crimson's a good fighter. I don't need to kill Crimson. I mean, that could happen. You remember what happened to Banana? He got killed by a fucking punch. So, I'm trying to avoid that, really, is what I'm saying here. Is Crimson getting crafting skill from smelting these weapons? I didn't see it go up. Maybe not. 5824. No, it's not going up. I don't know why. Alright, so how many mortars do we have? Got 32. We're just gonna mortar that fucking thing. I'm gonna wait for these guys to get back though, and then we're going to lock the base down, I think. I don't have a base. I've got explosion. What the fuck is that? Let's make a new area. Base control. These are terrible colors. Can I change the color? Apparently not. It looks like every other fucking color. That's fine, whatever. So base control is the area I control. Basically, anything within my defense line, including the defense line itself, I think. I guess that wouldn't be part of this. It's basically if I'm locking the base down, where do I want people to be able to go? It's a pretty big area at this point. And this isn't exactly precise. I might have to like redefine this a little bit. But I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's put everyone on base control. Which means they won't wander outside the defense line. I think the defense line I messed up a little bit. Let's take a look over there. Yeah, I don't want them crossing the sandbags. Make sure Jade stays home. Good call. I mean, there's nothing out of there yet. Jade is confined to indoors. Jade can't leave the base. Alright, so we're going to wait for these two to get back. They're going to get in base, and then we're going to start mortaring it. Now, unlike last time, there's no real rush. I'm not worried about people mental breaking. The crops thing will hurt, but I've got food, so I'm in a good position to handle this event. What are they doing? How did you get outside? How did you get outside? I'm just going to do this. We're not going to use that flank defense. This one works really well, this one doesn't. Because here, if they get into trouble, they've got all these people supporting them. Here, if they get into trouble, we have to go around either way, and both are slow. That's why Kari got so beat up. Because just Kari couldn't find a way out. There was 3 doors between Kari and this way, and there were a bunch of enemies. That's awkward. He's going to be still confused when they get home. It'll slow him down, but eventually he'll snap out of it. Alright, restrict. I don't know if this will apply to him while he's confused. My guess is no. And he's just going to wander like a dumbass. Alright, assign the animals to apparently Area 1. Prisms. Ooh, no. I thought those were prisms. Alright, so wait for Hat to get over his shit. The ship... There it goes. The ship will not activate unless you attack it, or unless, I think you get really, really close. Like, damn near on top of it. It used to be that it only attacked if you... or activated if you attacked it, and you could mine it. So what I would do would be, I would put like 7 or 8 mines around it, and then I'd shoot it with a sniper rifle. The guys would come out, some of them would come out on top of mines, the mines would explode, the mines would destroy the ship, the mines would knock out most of the invasion force, and I would laugh all the way to the bank. Now if you try to build a mine there, it immediately activates. How the fuck did you get in there? No. Anyway, if you try to put a mine there, it immediately activates, and the person trying to build a mine is a real bad day. So we are not going to allow that to happen. Game makes a pretty good point about shield user having a gun. Take off your shield if you're a gunner. Wait, if your preservers wander off, you can restrict them to the area you want them to be in. I don't know. They don't seem to follow that rule. Like dead shot. So where's actual explosion? Was this thing I tried to use up here? Yeah, that's a dumbass idea. So let's try to restrict him to explosion. I don't even think it'll activate the pod. If it does activate the pod, great. Saves me the trouble of having to mortar it. So animals, dead shot, explosion. Where is dead shot, actually? Yep, he's just not following it. He's a free soul, and apparently, currently he wants to be in my base. So, okay. So I could go down with the sniper rifle and try to snipe it, but that has a risk of them immediately having scythers that fight back. I don't really want to deal with it. Set force target. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. I don't want to risk anybody. So I'm only putting people that have shooting skill on this. Wow. Nice shot. 4 centipedes, but none of them have inferno cannons. Thank God. Inferno cannons are the worst because even if they miss, they start fires, and that can set people on fire, and that can make them run out of my defense line, and all sorts of bad things. 1 lancer, 3 scythers, 4 centipedes. This is actually pretty small. I fought off a raid that had like 5 centipedes and close to a dozen non-centipedes. Hold fire for now. I want to see what they do. If they just wander around down there, we'll keep pelting them. But if they charge me, we will prepare our defenses. It's playing the battle theme. Okay, they're coming in. That's just fine. I'm prepared for doing this, or I wouldn't have launched the mortar. So everyone goes except for Karina, I think. You don't have a sword anyway. You're not doing too badly, but that's okay. You have earned your rest. Minxies are not really a combat. I'll unpause it. Now, one thing I did last time that was also a mistake was trying to melee centipedes. Jesus, they're coming in fast. Where's my melee group? So meleeing centipedes sounds like a good idea because they've got big guns, but apparently they've also got a lot of melee strength. It's not great. Okay, we don't have enough time to set up a flank defense. We might be able to do it against the centipedes, but again, I don't want to melee them anyway. Where's Aura? We need Aura. Aura and your beautiful, beautiful... No, try to rest. Beautiful gun. Help! They are coming in way too fast. Yikes. Where's Bloog? I think I gave Blamak a good spot. Bloog. Trying to build this defense line. Alright, so we got people mailing centipede or scythers. Never great. What the fuck is Minxie doing on the front line? I'm so sorry, Minxie. Luckily we can bully them because there's only a few of them. I think there's only 2 of those. One's dead. Everyone just fucking fuck this guy up. Okay, they're all dead. Alright, so heavy charge, heavy charge, heavy charge, heavy charge. Cool. Now, just because I don't want to melee them doesn't mean I'm not willing to draw their fire. So I'm going to do something like this. Not you, Minxie. These two seem pretty confused. Alright, so everybody's shooting. Everyone except Trip, it looks like. I don't want to shoot! Those things are dangerous! I don't know why I'm giving him this horrible voice. Hat shouldn't be up here either. He's not a real fighter. See, they're shooting at Zeph, and they broke his shield, and now Zeph retreats. And that was a round of attacks that more or less did them nothing. And meanwhile, we are pelting them. There goes Tangy's shield. Ooh, lost an ear. Ugh. Damn, they're actually... For one, they're able to hit Zeph, which is actually extremely awkward. I guess you'll have to head over here, guys. I'm going to move them back a little bit so they have less room to retreat. We got one. And the other, they're bunched up. This is the one thing I like about this defense line. They have a hard time focusing fire on me. More or less take them out one at a time. Granted, taking out a single centipede is actually pretty tough. You're injured. You can head back. Zeph might still be needed. I don't know how this is going to go. Aura's here, right? Yeah, Aura's fighting. Of course Aura's fighting. Watching for targets. I guess he can't see from where he is. Same. Yeah, this defensive line definitely has some flaws. Looks like we're gonna have to put them not behind cover, which is not ideal. But I need the gunfire to keep firing. Watching for targets still. fucking god! And he's been... Alright, how did he get hit, but he can't see anybody? Someone want to explain that shit to me? Okay. Well, it looks like they destroyed part of the wall. Man, centipedes are such a pain to fight. We're starting to accumulate injuries. Noble, you're gonna have to start dealing with the wounded. Zeph got hit in the fucking head, so he's gotta go. God damn! What are you doing, Coco? Oh, you're lucky. It looks like only 2 are up. It's hard to tell when they pile up like this. This might be the only one alive. Looks like it is. How much damage has it taken? Quite a bit. That's that. I mean, those are never going to be fun fights. But I think all things considered, it went okay. I don't think anybody has any serious injuries, but we unfortunately just have a lot of injuries. Noble getting hit really hurts. Because he's one of our doctors. Aura's got hit too. Shit. Okay, so... they're going to have to self-tend. I'm going to turn that up to the highest because you get a penalty for doing it. And I don't want them to get poor healing because they have to self-tend. Do you not have it on? Oh, there we go. Don't forget to make a Tang an artificial ear. That probably won't happen, all things considered. I don't have the components for bionics at this point. Like, anything I could be making in bionics, I should be putting in this spaceship. I might make, like, one of those Coitcher implants that don't take advanced components. But those are pretty cheap, and it would remove the whole disfigured problem. I'll look into that. Yeah, you get the good medicine because you're literally bleeding out. I have so many people that can't all get in the hospital. Tangy's making a sculpture. Let's take a look at that implant. I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Presumably it's a real thing. Where the hell is it? Oh my god, I got so much shit. Cochlear implant, or cochlear. 20 steel and 4 components. That's not terrible. Unfortunately, it's just yet another smithing thing. But that's not terrible. Let's move that up to there or something. So someone will make it eventually. 1 second, please. It's getting really hot in here. I turned up the heat when I got back, and I regret it. Thing says 70 degrees. It's not that hot. What are you doing? Tending to Crim? Okay. Colonist needs treatment. All of them. Cool. What's wrong with Sunny? Stomach isn't great. Oh, those are outdated. No. No. What's Boxy's wounds? Rib cage. Ah, you'll be fine. Don't be a wuss. You really gotta micromanage when everyone gets injured like this, because the doctors will try to start tending to their own needs. Why are there so many people not in the hospital when I have this many hospital beds? Like Coco. And Zeph. Save me a walk. The life you save might be your own. Alright, nobles. See, nobles trying to go to bed. I can't allow it. I have to keep them healing. Because people are literally bleeding out. He's trying to wear a fucking helmet. That's definitely the most highest priority right now. What's Trip even doing here? Where are you going with that? Whatever. Do your thing, Trip. It was in the wrong spot! I don't know how you people expect to heal anyone. I know Blue is in the last one. What about Zeph? Is Zeph not a colonist anymore? It's fucking rude. Alright, go to bed, whatever. I'll have you heal Zeph. Let's check everyone, because I don't trust this thing. If it's lying about Zeph, who knows what it's lying about? Anybody red? I guess it just doesn't like Zeph. No, Krim isn't, or Astra isn't healed either. It's are these people not colonists? Well, whatever. Size Trip is the best voice. I don't know why I'm picking on him so much. Dude's had a hard time too. He's unemployed, and all his people are moving out, and he's depressed. And I just pick on him by giving him this shrill voice. I'm really a horrible person, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm just admitting it. All right, whoever can get some meat, feel free to get some meat. All right, Colony, don't die. Tangy's like, I'm fine. I'll make some art. Oh, looks like our bug lantern is wore out. Yeah, Minxie got a shoot frenzy. That's real valuable. What? Much inspiration. Is there actually a light in this room? It says it's lit, but I don't see the lamp. What we got? They want me to get one of those psychic things for 3 turrets and 1 enemy. It's a little much. Yes, heal. Alright, Krim and Zeph. Let's see if they got any scars. Nope. That was an old scar. I don't think anybody's in all that. Other than the ear, I think that's the only problem. Poor Blue has had all these problems for ages. Sunny's gonna shrug this shit off. Tangy's starting to accumulate injuries. The movement speed is counteracted by the bionic leg, so I'm not worried. Oh, I never got a lung for Lamok. I don't think I've taken anybody alive since Lamok lost that lung. Edwin's got this a long-ass time ago. Someone broke Coco's nose, and she probably deserved it. There's that eye injury. That'll be okay. That's old. I think that's old. I think that was there last time. I've had that. I should probably get him a new heart. That's gonna kill him, isn't it? Well, if it becomes really serious, I might just like put him in the ship. Because unfortunately, Hat joined really late and hasn't had a lot of time to build up his skills. The ones he does have are pretty good. And I think he's Minxie's wife, yeah. So I don't want him to die. But I can't spend Bionics on a fucking heart. I think they take like 4 each. And I need so many. So many. I need 3 times 4 is 24. And that's assuming I don't make any more pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I've got, looks like 9 and 9. So that's exactly 18. He's Minxie's wife. Yeah. So if Jade Destroyer apparently gets to stay with the base, he'll inherit the Earth. We got just enough pods for everyone else, though. You sure you should be out of bed? I've had worse. Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, I can remove the restriction now, because everybody's Hey! Yeah! I never destroyed the ship. Not that it's any threat anymore. So we have any melees that aren't fucked up. We kinda don't. Zeph. Destroy the ship, please. And Minxie. You wanted to use your sword? Destroy the ship, please. And more mechanoids pop out. Oh, fuck. Alright, Blue didn't get any scars, right? Not any new ones. I don't even remember when that happened. Poor Bloog. Hey, free advanced component. That's great. No, haul on the advanced component. Haul on the components. Steel doesn't spoil in the sun. Ooh, speaking of spoiling. I don't know why I said that, because I'm not going to talk about spoiling. These are terrible! Why the fuck am I using them? Wait, no they're not. 370 for the door versus 210 is good. But 260 versus 455 for the wall is bad. That's interesting. Okay. I'm not going to use the panels. I have to have enough slate to make it. Apparently I don't have to have enough slate to make anything. But I do in fact have enough slate. Cry Steel is stronger. It's situationally stronger. 260 for a wall is awful. But for 370 for a door is good. I don't get it. What now? Malaria? Holy shit! Well, guess who didn't get malaria, by the way? That's right. Noble, Bloog, Sunny, Aura. None of them are on that list because the malaria block actually blocks malaria. You made the one out of crystal, not cry steel. Huh. You're right. My bad. Okay. So, that's fucking everyone. Epone had Zeph, Minxie, Krim, Lamok. And I had to close it. I wish there was a way to keep those damn things up there. Epone, Zeph, Crimson, Minxie, Hat? Ah, screw it. I'll just go through them all. Anybody that has it gets the good medicine is what I'm getting at here. Starting to use a lot of the good medicine. Luckily, it's easy to make. Okay. Weirdly enough, malaria doesn't last forever. Good night, surprisingly early, Tang. All minors so far, yeah, they catch it early. Don't fucking practice martial arts. Oh, this is just too many people to micromanage. I'm just gonna have to hope they do the best they can. Fortunately, Aura is still injured. Aura has it? No, Aura doesn't have it. Aura's just hurt. Noble's gonna have a... I guess my backup doctors could do it. Let's set up their doctoring pretty high. Anyone with a 9 is good enough. No. I guess a 6 is good enough. I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna do that quest. Alright. Epone, Crimson Hat. Why aren't they fucking... It looks like the backup doctors are running around giving people medicine. You only need to have the medicine every, what, 15 hours or something? And as long as they stay mostly in bed and get good medicine, they'll be fine. Weirdly enough, malaria doesn't last long at all. Oh, for fuck's sake. I had the malaria, don't I? No, I don't. I'm just gonna fucking smoke it up. Well, whatever. I'll pass out or something, or break my liver, or whatever happens. Aura's got a lover. Town Guard Parsnip. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Barry? No, it's not Barry. Where the fuck is that me? I don't see a Melissa in there. Town Guard Parsnip. Parsnip was my nickname. Where the hell? Screw it. I'll just look at Aura's screen. What the? When did this fucking happen? When did I become Aura's lover? I'm an evangelist? What is this bullshit? Rimworld. I'm not great. I'm nimble at least. Can't touch this. That's a damn lie. I might be psychically sensitive. I sure don't have passion for social. I might have 9 social, because God knows I spend enough time on the phone to have that thing leveled up. But I definitely don't have a double passion for it. I hate it so much. I spent the first half hour of this stream bitching about people. I was a wreckage explorer back in the good old days. 2 snips, Apocalypse War, Anarchy. And then I got sick of searching for the downed Star Destroyers, and I started talking about God, which is definitely a thing that happened. Well, okay. So presumably from this unholy union, we had a son, who you're not happy about dying, by the way. Don't blame me. It was Noble that shot him. I wonder if that's true. It is true! Aura blames Noble for killing his son. And he wants to see him burn. What did Kari do? Disfigured. Are you really disfigured? Oh, the eye injury. Ah, come on, it adds character. Okay. Yes, make the armor. Alright, so it's Minxie that's my best social, but Minxie's injured because of malaria. And Tangy's disfigured, which gives me a penalty, I think. To be honest, I'm not sure. Let's try it. Oh, you can't hear well. Well, fuck me. So who isn't completely fucked up right now? Trip? God help us. Oh my god. I'm reliant on this guy. This isn't what I signed up for. I just signed up to smoke and lay in bed. I thought that's all we did here. What? Alright, first of all, Trip weaseled out of it again. I've literally never been able to choose Trip for any particular task. He couldn't caravan because he eats all the food, and now I try to have him negotiate and he's sick with malaria. The captain's got pretty good skills. He's got some charismatic scars, but none that affect health. Let's try him. Thank you, Noble! Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I want to trade with these guys, to be honest. That was just the principle to matter. Alright. I have 10 insect jelly. Get rid of that shit. I don't even like milk. Get rid of that. I don't have any money. Let's see. What do they have? They're a Cry-Steel table? Hmm. Steel plate armor. There's nothing all that good here. Well, I can buy a marble game of her. In fact, fuck it. Let's. I don't even know what that is, but we're doing it. If anything, I want to get rid of. I'm starting to get too many random types of cloth or leather again. They have components. Yeah, I'll just take their components. Alright, now that we can trade for stuff, let's get Cirrus. Get rid of that. Why do I have an excellent cloth war veil? Get rid of the art. I have a green standing lamp. Get rid of that. 2 slate beds. I don't have a lot of slate, so I'm not getting rid of those. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Send in Noble and see how Greylite responds. She's not part of my base. See, alright, here's... I don't know if I showed you this guy. I found out why Melissa Greylite keeps showing up. Because I asked her to. And you can only add people here that are actually in the game from the backer rewards. So, the story goes... True story. The story goes that, Wendy was the first one in the group to play this game. Wendy found this game from God knows where. I haven't talked to Wendy in like a year, actually. I should wish him a Merry Christmas. Anyway, Wendy had been playing this game in like Alpha 10 or something. He tells me I immediately like it because I'd gotten into this genre from Nomoria, which Noble showed me how to play. So I knew I was going to like this. Tangy got it, and unlike us, Tangy's not a cheap ass. So Tangy got the like the rewards version, the backer version, whatever was going on. It was like 15 bucks more. So this game, like all good indie games, had like tiers. You know, the basic tier just gets you the game, and then you could above that you could add just a name to the game, which is what Tangy did. So Tangy did that, and then above that you could add like a personalized backstory. So in case you didn't notice, some of these are awful Tumblr-esque. They're like, you know, no, I don't think we have any of the really terrible ones, but some of them are just awful. Like, the childhood was like, you know, confused youth. Krim didn't fit in with the other boys at school and didn't know why. And then adult, it's like, you know, gay rights activist. You know, now Krim has overthrown the governments on 7 planets, advocating the rights of the oppressed. It's really bad. But apparently people paid enough money to, like, get that. So, you know, as long as it met their standards, their backstory could be put in. And I think above that, you could get, like, a faction leader. Like, these faction leaders are generated from a pool, and you could get your name in there. I don't know, stuff like that. Although I think Darklight is in here. Umbra, Darklight, Nighthawk. That is the edgiest motherfucking name I've ever heard. Presumably this doesn't have anything to do with my Melissa Greylite character, because we didn't add Umbra, Darklight. So, Tangy had a hell of a time getting a name in the game, period. Tangy, understandably, wanted Tangerine Cookie. And they're like, no, that doesn't sound spacey enough. And so he's like, how about Tangerine nickname Cookie and then, like, Jones? And they're like, no, Tangerine isn't a real name. And so they're like, how about Melissa Snarky Greylite? And they're like, no, Snarky's not a real nickname. And I'm like, yes, it the fuck is. But alright. And then at this point, we kind of ran out of good ideas, right? Because Tangy, everything about Tangy had been rejected. What the fuck? Like Thanksgiving dinner out here. Everything about Tangy had been rejected. We couldn't even get Melissa Greylite in. And so it just had happened at the time I was playing Stardew Valley. And a parsnip is a prominent vegetable in Stardew Valley. So I'm like, okay, maybe parsnip's a good enough nickname. I wasn't joking, but at this point the bottom of the barrel had been scraped. And of course, that's the one they went with. So that's why I'm Melissa Parsnip Greylite. Is it really going to be a heat wave? I haven't worried about temperature at this base, literally ever. We've had this permanent summer. It's not much of a heat wave, is it? This is like... Okay, it's slightly hotter than my apartment right now, but not by much. It's uncomfortably warm for indoors for sure. It's like... Okay, actually it's getting quite hot. The general rule for Fahrenheit is... Picture temperature on a scale from 1 to 100. Anything above 100 is outrageously hot. So even 90s are like really warm beach weather. And over 100 is the weather's gone crazy. So it's a hell of a heat wave for sure. I mean, I don't think we're gonna care, but I think they'll get heat stroke if they stand on it really long enough. One of the stats they have is like, so minimum comfortable temperature doesn't mean what you think it would. Maximum comfortable temperature above this character's characters will be unhappy. Significantly above it, they'll develop heat stroke and die. How much is significant? I don't know. And it's not so much the high one that bothers me, but the low one. For the record, this is a gigantic range. 39 is almost freezing. It freezes at 32 in Fahrenheit. I am not comfortable at anything indoors lower than like 60. And even that's getting damn cold. Like, you gotta wear like a long sleeve shirt if it gets into the 50s. So if it was, the air temperature was, 30 something, close to freezing while I'm trying to sleep, I would have a really hard time actually sleeping. Damn it. What the? What? What? The power couple. Noble. Noble, you crashed together. You were married in the first couple of days. Your wedding was a gigantic disgrace, but it... Did something happen? What? You banged recently, even. I know he's disfigured. He's had a lot of problems. Well, who gets the room? I think Blue gets the room. Because Blue has a hard time walking, and it's right near the kitchen and the area where it works. And also, he's not the fucking asshole. And I need a break. And being a captain is hard. I just had to put out a fire, and I had to do a trade negotiation. You don't understand how hard it is to be captain. And Blue's like, you're killing me, man. So, this crummy ass room, it's your new bed. With this slate bed that I didn't sell. And no bombs. You don't get any fucking bombs. People that break hearts don't get bombs. No, you're still in the base. Okay. Let's work on the bed. Luke's pissed. Pissed with a side of pissed. Divorced me. And you don't even have Peter Fernandez anymore, Blue, to go back to, because he's fucking dead. This figure thing is brutal. Nobody really likes Blue, because poor Blue has had trouble making friends because of the whole disfigured thing. I guess Hat really likes Blue. And Zeph, too. I think Hat's married, but Zeph isn't, right? Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, man. Oh, it has artwork? That's pretty cool. I didn't download it because I got all the good songs I want a long time ago, but if there's extra stuff in there, I'll think about grabbing that. Where is Noble? It should have an assign, not a reassign. It says reassign. He's got a bed somewhere. Oh. I see. No. So have fun sleeping in the loser quarter. Actually, there's a bunch of cool people over here. Never mind. It's kind of the cool kids corner. But have fun sleeping in the cool kids corner and not with your wife. Yeah, I don't teach him. All right, we have 7 components. We can make 2 more parts. Have fun sleeping in the first to be sieged if they ever break through this way quarter. Your bed will be a battle zone, much like the bed was with Blue, except it'll be a lot less sexy, and it'll involve a lot more, stab wounds to the torso. Plus you'll be out of the range of the psychic soothe, and no one wants that. Prim is making the implant. Whoa. They are kicking this thing's ass. That's good. I hope everyone's kicking its ass. I don't want... You have the equipment to do research? I do? Whoa. This thing's been powered the whole time? I mean, I guess I'll just do the research. Who wants recursive bows? What is this colony? For one, I'm running out of bedrooms now that everyone's getting single. And for two, Sunny. Actually, this marriage was on the rocks for a long time. They weren't really talking much at all. But wow, this has been a heartbreaker of a stream. I hope this means that the pool of eligibles will start to build up again, and we can get these people back finding love and finding hope. Alright, so Lamek's going to leave this room for sure. Lamek's hated that room because it's so joyful, so at least Lamek will be able to go to a crummy-ass room like he always wanted to. I am running out of bedroom space, especially since I don't have any more slate. I guess I can put one here. It's not great, is it? Because of all those doors. The fuck? There's a door there? I guess I can make this into a bedroom. Awkwardly sized one, but I guess it'll be... Actually, it'll be the right size. It'll just have a door in a strange spot. Sure, why not? It's in a shitty place, but should you, Lamek, just find... What is this? Cancel. Okay. So do we have... We have that other slate bed, right? Yeah. You want a bad bedroom? Here you fucking go. I should put Sunny in there, to be honest. But I'm not going to. Alright, well, okay. I mean, sure. I have 8 wood. It's not great. Cry steel panel wall. So the reason the traps haven't been built is because I have 8 wood. But one wonders why I'm bothering. Because we saw one person walk through all the traps. What I'd really like to do is make the traps out of stone. But I just don't have enough stone. I totally forgot about this. No, I never forgot about it. They mined all the jade and then they didn't tell. They must have at one point said that it was going to go. But I forgot. I guess that's what it comes down to. This is what I'm talking about with the whole computer science thing. The computer's always right, you're always wrong. Sooner or later you have to admit, yeah, I fucked up. And I don't like doing it. I don't think anybody really does. Just chop down all these trees. Make better traps. There aren't... Well, there's... Alright, the better traps are made out of better material. But... Like... The better material is harder to get. Is what it comes down to. The better material doesn't literally grow on trees. Or grow as trees, I suppose. Oh, recursive bow. Right. I never got carpet making. Guess we can get that. Harvest that plant while you're at it. Okay. Why are there limestone chunks? Limestone's even not on this map. It's just marble and slate. Okay, it's taking a long time to build these fucking spaceships. Nine. Just do it. Let's... What does it take? Uranium and steel? Other shit. Alright, let's make a zone. Right here. For steel. And we'll make a smaller zone for uranium. Actually, I really only need one block, I think. So that way they won't have to keep running around for it. These cocoa trees. Guess I can harvest them. Alright, they got the steel now, but they'll need it later. Wow. Mondo, please. I assume you can see that too, where it pops up the Steam notifications. I could fix that by going offline or something, but I like people to see me in Rimworld. Maybe it means they'll remember and join my stream. Alright. Right ear. We'll jump Tangy in the night and jam a thing in her ear. Which Tangy would probably like now that I think about it, and we're just going to stop right there. Okay. So it's a 65% effective ear. Better than no ear at all. I think that'll average out to like, yeah, 91. Which should be okay. Mondo, for fuck's sake! Why is he playing all these different games? Oh, these trees are just fucking gone. Okay. I have a ton of components. There you go. It's complete shit. Aesthetic has awful bedroom. It's terrible. I love it. Like, I'm not even going to declare it part of the home zone. That way it won't they won't clean up the rubble. And those rocks will just stay there. Oh, we've got a bunch of dead guardians of the galaxy that are rotting in my base. That's wonderful. I guess it's thematically appropriate for Adwins to have a inspiration for surgery given his profession, but I don't think it's very useful at a 4 skill. So I stopped putting some of these weapons in the Destroy-O-Matic thing. I don't remember why. Like, I was gonna give them to someone, but then I just didn't. I think I'm happy with assault rifles. Let's put Cyanic Crystal Rifle back on there. How's the malaria going? I don't know. We haven't gotten, like, medical emergency. Minxie beat it. Epone beat it. Lamach beat it. Trip will beat it shortly. It just beat it. And I know 2 other people had it. So they must be not only beating it, but it already gone completely from them. So malaria was handled without any serious issue. I really don't need any of this shit. Hydroponics is important for some bases, but not in a permanent summer base. Ooh, a masterwork art. Hey, yeah, I haven't been memeing on art lately. Really? Okay. Heard you like malaria, bros. Anyway, what was that art? Persecution of Minxie. Oh, I'm already liking this one already. This carving bears a depiction of Minxie retaliating with her landmine while circling the wagons. No one's entirely sure what wagons we're talking about. The ground is coated in entrails. The image is bordered by 2 rogues. This work represents the artist's desire. Tangy, please. This depiction tells the story of the successful defense of Minxie's caravan on the 10th of December 5504. This must have been when we got attacked by Giggles. And Noble just fucking shot him. But apparently in Tangy's version it involved landmines, entrails, and rogues. And knowing Tengi's desires, it's probably pretty fucking lewd. Alright, why are there dead bodies in here? Why is that even a thing I'm allowing? The hell out of here. Karina firmly yet softly touched me. What? I didn't realize this would be terrible. This one's pretty disturbing too. I'm not okay with this. Giggles was Aura's child. It was, and now it's laying out in the mountains somewhere. Just like Liz. I think Liz is pissed about this stream because we abandoned her. But, I mean, I didn't ask for her to die. So, oh well. When's that fucking Mado armor gonna be done? Soon. I am not okay with this. You're the one doing it. I believe circling the wagons refers to the very action used by pioneers when they were expanding westward. When a wagon lost a wheel, the rest would form a circle. Yeah, wasn't it also how they like would camp? Like that way when no one was in the middle and everyone had to defend each other. Where are you? And also I think like if one would lose a wheel, they would they'd protect it and stuff. I've seen this in a few movies, so I know it's a thing. I just don't know much about it. A pirate merchant. Oh ho ho. Makes these no longer with malaria, right? Nice. Talk to my pirates. Okay. What? I guess it's done. They don't have anything. They're trying to get me to sell my stuff. You guys blow. This is terrible. The only thing I can buy from them is more beer. I guess I can sell the art. Sell the cyclo cannons. I've got it on, I don't have those being smelted because if Aura goes down, I don't want them to just immediately destroy Aura's gun. Man, this is really disappointing. I was hoping I'd get some shock lances or maybe some bionics from them for cheap. I'm gonna buy the medicine just because I'm running low on good medicine. Not really sure what's up with that. Drug lab. Where is it? They all look the same, to be honest. Sculptor's table. Why do I have 3 of those? We don't need 3 of those. Here we are. Make medicine. It's available, just nobody's doing it. I guess we can undo all of that. I don't remember why I stopped doing that. Anyway, we got the fighter maid costume. It's not excellent, unfortunately. It's only good. But in you go, Sonny. I'm not sure what to say to that, Aura, other than I hope the game was good. Speaking of Aura, what's your character doing? I guess this is how you... Yeah, this is how you get recreation. Aura, you are absolutely the most important person in the base right now. Like, if you make those components, we get to leave. I am running low on plasteel. I might technically have enough plasteel to make the glass components. Don't have much more than that, though. Probably have to send out another caravan. Oh, look, plasteel literally right here. Alright. These two are still married, right? Yeah. Neither of them have malaria or something weird. He has Alzheimer's. I'm not even sure why I sent him. He was gonna, like, make a house, but oh, that's right, he has to put down the bag. You know what, it's fine. I gotta send someone. Let's send them Unfortunately, I can't get a new brain for hat, so we'll just have to wander around like a dumbass. Let's send the 2 animals, beans and wieners. Liz's last legacy. Send the bed. Send 10 medicine, just because really no reason not to. Ooh, it's not even much time. Alright. And that might be the last caravan for mining I have to send out. That'll get me enough plasteel to be able to make plasteel things. Oh my god, that didn't take any time. Fucking A, can you not do this on the road? I'm starting to wonder if you're faking this, dude. Oh well. Good. Get moving. Hydroponics. Goat juice. Goat juice is dangerous, but it's going to require desperate measures to beat this, these raids. Let's get some more meat. Boars are easier. Why is there a guardian in here? Why are there guardians in general allowed inside, to be honest? No, it's that one. I guess I was gonna butcher them, but just no one does it. I don't know if it's how I've set up the tasks, but it seems like if they can cook, they'll always cook instead of butchering. Maybe I should set up more desperate defense turrets. I don't know. Because that one worked pretty damn well. It just went kathunk and people died. If there's going to be a fight, I don't want it to be up here. This is like a light line of defense. Able to stop small raids. But if they attack in force, I'm going to fall back to here. Let's put one in, like, right here. How much did that cost, actually? Oh, it takes plasteel. Well, I've got it, and I'm getting more. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any, dangerous quests, like a pirate base or an item staff with a threat, that I've actually wanted to do. Like, if those Resurrector Serums were here, I would fight this out. Like, everyone that's been defended has just been like, well, that sucks. I'm not fucking doing that. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So again, I'm not even going to bother building a house. Although it looks like we're finally in an area where one could build a house. Oh, they're doing nothing. Alright, orders, mine. Having 2 miners on this will actually be pretty nice because plasteel takes a long time to mine. I also haven't gotten ambushed. Let's make the home area bigger if we're going to confine them to it so they can eat more grass. Okay, have fun, guys. Oh, I should make a little hoop. That's the one. Recreation on the road is always a big pain in the butt. Like, they'll wander around like idiots and stuff. Stream will be ending pretty soon, Sonny, unless I get boss battled. So sleep well and take care. What the? They're just laying here. We are so close. We're one pod away. The only thing holding that pod back are components. And the only thing holding components back are Aura, and Aura's wandering around in the woods. Okay. Cutting blocks from junk. Need material. I'm out of plasteel. That's what's going on. Okay. They're banging in the sleeping bag outside. This isn't your U-camp. Okay. Wake up. I'm probably going to actually make some of this. It's super dangerous because you can get addicted to it. But might be worth it because in a pinch, it can really push colonists further. I've never made a drug base. I keep saying, I'm going to make a drug base. And then I never make a drug base. Because drugs are awful. Like, in real life, you don't really think about the long-term effects of drinking. I'm not going to even talk about the hard drugs. Forget your yayo and your crap. What the fuck? 2 Maid Hat Bees? For 43 Glitter World medicine? And some other shit I don't need? Maid Hat Bee. If they're worth that much, they must cost a lot to make. It's not unreasonable. I don't have either the plasteel or the components right now. But I would probably trade those resources for 43 Glitter World medicine. Everything else be damned. Yeah, we're gonna try to do that. I don't remember what I was rambling about. Oh yeah, the effects of drinking. So, like, you know, you drink and, you know, you're probably doing damage to your liver, or your liver, you know, whatever. But in video games, you can actually see these things as stats. You can open up someone like Psychar and you can see psychic tolerance small, malaria minor. Like, if I could open up size stats and I had, like, liver damage 85%, I'd be like, holy fuck, I'm never drinking again. But we can't, can we? We don't know our own stats. You can't even, like, you can't even go to the doctor and get your stats. You know, they'll tell you, you know, if you've been an alcoholic a long time, you know, you need to stop drinking. But that's, it's true, but it's not really all that valuable, is it? You don't really know how close to the brink you are. So Noble apparently divorced Blug, so he could try to get with some other girl. And he tried to go for our own tanned, sexy Raven up there, Krim. He implied he was smart, but Noble's not looking for that. Or, I'm sorry, Krim isn't looking for that. Krim isn't looking for a fucking cheater. Actually, he is in fact looking for that. Before that -15, they were over 50. That could have worked. Zeph, if you want to hit that Crimson Beauty, you better get in gear. You better not just haul wood all day. You better, you know, play the field, man. Alright, they're idle, which means they're done, right? Oh, there's one left. Alcohol can do damage to your lover. It can. It can. I mean, real talk. Alcohol can ruin marriages. Oh God. You know, bad. So much for that revenge. You know, I just picked something because I mean I don't do actual drugs. Yeah. I found out that marijuana is legal in Michigan now. The first Midwest state to do it. The first non-super liberal state to do it. We're only like a little liberal. But we voted for Trump in the last election because we were so mad about what happened to Bernie and Hillary. That's neither here nor there. Point being, it's legal in this state now. I don't know anything about that. And how I found out was when I got this apartment, there's something on my countertop, and it's like the notices from the apartment. And it says something along the lines of, a lot of residents have been asking about this new legal substance, and as far as we're concerned, this apartment is controlled by the United States Department of Housing, or what the fuck ever, which is a national branch of the government, not a local one. So the national law that it's still an illegal substance supersedes the local one, and you are not allowed to grow or use it in your condo or apartment on the premise. Thank you and fuck off. And I mean, on one hand, that's their right. Like, you know, having a forge, having a forge isn't illegal. You know, a literal forge where you make weapons, that's not illegal. But they can also say, don't put that in your condo. So I get that they can ban things that are legal, but I mean, presumably it's been made legal because it's no threat. Like, that's the belief anyway. And banning something that's non-threatening doesn't quite strike me as very honorable, very fair. I'm not going to break that rule, but I think it's kind of shit. I need to get that mod that makes it so traders come into your base. It's like one of the most subscribed mods on whatever, on Steam Workshop. I don't want to get rid of all of my flake. Let's just get rid of 50. Because now I'm using it to make hard drugs. Man, they got nothing. I've had not great traders this whole game, to be honest. Yeah, so that's how I found out. Just because of a notice said, you know, nice try, but you still can't use it. So, I mean, I won't, but I don't think that's pretty lame. How hard would it... Can I make crystal floor? I don't think I've tried. It's not carpet. It's not marble. It's not concrete, paved tile, wood floor, metal tile, silver tile. These don't have... I'm clicking on them all, hoping they have some menus and they don't. I might consider making a crystal floor if I could. And the reason for that is I'm tempted to floor this whole base thing so that there's not trees and stuff growing in my spaceship. I'm not entirely sure why I want that, but I guess if there's like a fire, then it won't get out of control and burn my ship down. If I want to use wood, it requires 1488, which is a lot. And in addition to being a lot, that wouldn't fix my whole don't burn down the ship problem. I could use concrete, I guess. That's not much at all. Let's do it. It'll give Sonny something to do. Sonny's like, fuck you, I'm doing research. That's number 1 for you? No, come on, I don't care about the fucking Pomesian. Alright, do flake until you have 10, sure. Until you have 20, sure. And make flake forever's at the bottom. Because no one's making the go juice right now. What's Crim making? Crim's making medicine. That's fine. Okay. How many components do I have? I only have 1. I only need 1. But even when I finish the spaceship, I'm not going to activate it immediately. I might make some more weapons and gear for us. Because once you activate that thing... Fucking God. Once you activate that thing, it's really hard to go back. Alright, where's the infestation? Oh shit, it's in the mine. Kind of forgot about that one. This is bad because it's hard to fight, but I think if we hold off here, we'll be okay. Toad, I want you to Area 1. Jade Destroyer 2. I guess this is the boss battle. This won't be too bad. Wait, they start off angered? This is not a normal infestation. This is a too deep infestation. It's the one caused by the drill. Thankfully, it's also not that bad because they only send out like a few guys. In fact, I'm going to keep this door open so they charge me immediately. So I'm just going to put everyone in this hallway, and we'll hopefully just be able to blow them the fuck away, and that'll be that. I guess I'll hide people in these side rooms so they can pop out if we have trouble in the front line. Nope, not enough time. Kari, you're not going. Hope that door shuts. Alright, good. Okay. Yeah, see, compared to the other infestations, this isn't that bad. What's this squirrel doing? What the fuck? Combat squirrel! Yeah, it's dead. I can turn the music on, I guess. That sound is stopped. Alright, how many mega spiders we got? Just 3. No problems. Let's hop these guys out. Help take out the mega spiders. I don't want Sunny and Crim to take too much damage. They might lose something valuable. Are you fucking going or what? Oh, I guess they're just all dying too fast. Yep, that's them. So Crim and Sunny got pretty beat up, but they're just cuts and bruises, looks like. Nothing that serious. See, it's not too bad. It's an event that doesn't scale very... Where the fuck are you going, Sunny? It's an event that doesn't scale very well because even though they kind of get bigger, you get weapons so much faster than they get bigger. What is that noise? There's one of them alive somewhere. I don't see it. I hear it. I had a too deep infestation. It's a minor bug one, not the game ending bullshit type. Where the hell is this thing? It's banging on some door. Alright, I'm just going to put together a posse. When I find it, we're going to jump it with Tangy, Zeph, Coco. None of them are injured. There it is. One Mega Scarab's beating on my fermenting barrel. That's fine. We'll go kill it. Lamach, don't go in. Oh god, that's his bedroom. Hold that thought, Lamach. Bit! Not bad for a door shot through a closing door. Where the fuck is Zeph? Whatever, you're too far away and I've lost interest in whatever you're doing. Tangy and Coco can easily kill one little Mega Scarab. Watch them both die horribly. What? Jesus Christ, Lamach! I think we've got our game MVP, to be honest. Just... Okay. Well then. That was hilarious. The door opened twice. Twice he fired through. And twice he nailed it. It's amazing. Was Lamach the one that I said was always a good shot? I can't remember. Wow, we killed 2 of the other bugs too. Anyway, these guys look like they've been patched up. I gotta take people off the good medicine at this point. I'm burning through it. And I'm just not able to make the normal type fast enough. Unfortunately, when you finish the medicine, you have to walk it all the way from here to there. It's a flaw in the space for sure that the drug lab and the hospital are so far apart. I guess what I could do is convert these 2 bedrooms into the hospital and turn these into a bedroom somehow. That sounds like a lot of work. I think what I'm going to do instead is allow medicine to be stored here for now, and then periodically like lower the priority so they take it somewhere else. I'm getting tired. Days are so short, and I'm getting tired. So I want it to be at the same priority as this, so that they just store it here because it's closest. Important. Okay. One thing my apartment lacks is lamps right now, and there's no overhead light fixtures. I've always lived in places with overhead lights, and so I didn't own a whole lot of lamps, and now I don't live in a place with overhead lights, and I don't own a bunch of lamps, so I'm kind of tied to the day-night schedule. Like, I still got some unpacking and cleaning to do, but I can't do it in my bedroom when it gets dark because I just have no way to light the room. Did Aura hook up when you were gone? I don't think anybody hooked up, which is sad. You might have seen the Noble Blue break up. You might have seen the Zeph Lamok break up. I think the only people that are hooked up right now are Minxie and Hat. I think when they get back, which will be very soon, and then we're settled, I'll end the stream here. They will have enough resources to finish the final pod, and sometime on the next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow because there's so much going on Fridays, but I'm thinking maybe Saturday, we will finish the spaceship and we will start the countdown, which will be very dramatic because we will have a lot of raids, and I'm really not ready. I'm nowhere near as good as the base that defended against all those raids. I think I've got more people though, and I've learned a little bit, and I've got some weapons I need, like these psychic lances. Oh, only 4 though, so we'll see how that goes. Aura's been hitting on Blue, has he? That sly dog. The friggin' training thing just takes up the whole log. Maybe we could try it from Blue's side. Blue and Epone communicated thoughts on ethnicity. Well, if he let's check their social. Yeah, they're pretty good. Blue likes Aura a lot more than Aura likes him. It's really strange that there's such a big difference. It must be because of the disfigured. So they have deep talk and chit chat, and Aura's got deep talk, chit chat. Yeah, the disfigured's hard. What's really disfigured about Blue? Are they holding the brain injury against him? They might be causing the burn scar, but I'm not sure. I could fix the burn scar. I can't fix the brain injury. Unfortunately, I got 6 resurrectors, but I never got a healer. Healer is arguably better. Obviously, having someone come back from the dead is amazing, but other than what killed them, they still have the problems they have when they died. So Krim was like missing a head, but Krim also had this stab scar when he died, so he kept that. Healer mech heals the single worst problem with someone. Oh, Epone, yeah, that did happen. That was a long time ago. That was a couple of streams ago. If I haven't changed their work, they might start up again. I'm amazed Tangy hasn't hooked up with anybody. Tangy's got the social. Tangy's got the orange hair. Oh. Alright, here's my... I think Rimworld is surprisingly monogamous, in the sense that if you've got a lover outside the faction, they won't let you hook up with someone else. So unfortunately, this Codex Gao fucker is Tangy's lover, but that means Tangy can't get a lover here, I guess? I don't know. I should give Sunny or Hat and Minxie the master bedroom with Sunny's. Sunny kept the old bedroom, even though Sunny's kind of being a bitch for breaking up with Lamok. Alright, so we got the plasteel. Or has restarted the forge. We're 2 components away from finishing the ship. I'm probably going to try to fulfill this caravan request and get the Glitterworld medicine. And after that, I'll probably activate the ship. So I'm going to stop it here. That's the plan. We'll hopefully next stream do it. I know it's New Year's very soon, but I will try to find a time when everyone's around. Or at least when some people are around. It's really all I can do. Until then, take care. And I'll see you on the flip side.